Draxios.
No, not bad today.
Alrighty.
Not even a full cup of tea.
Oh, I'm honest.
Not good.
Drink
Alrighty.
a lot.
So,
I do if I'm at work.
That's fair.
last time.
Or Dragon Ball Z.
You drink on work.
So last time we had a rather short session, but last time a huge fight broke out on the festival grounds between Madam Silvie and the group. The fight was almost lethal for Lora, but Draxios held her from the brink of death.
You're welcome.
The fight was very intense with a lot of back and forth between Madam Silvie and you all. However, after a few good hits and breaking through 2 of Madam Silvie's Wildshapes, she was finally defeated. You then were all awarded for your bravery and your efforts in the fight by Mayor Ayden Gardner. Your reward was your own keep within the city walls. Lora and Bruce headed toward the Shambles tent where the girls were getting ready to leave the city. They have all decided to go off and try to find their families, or if not possible, to stick together as a single family already. But you all decided to, they all decided to head out and search for their new homes to try to live normal lives. Upon entering the new keep, you all split and check around the new your new gifted home. You all then decided to stay in Windburn for a time to rebuild and remodel the keep to what your new home would be here on the main continent. While the Grand Shanty would be your source of passive income for this while. You then figured that it would take about 6 to 7 months to fully remodel this new keep, which you all decided to name Lifeblood Keep. Because you have decided to take the name The Lifeblood as your calling card for the realm.
When did they make that decision?
After you decided to leave.
When did I leave?
It was good.
You left
Before
early.
we took notes.
Oh yeah, you did. You said
Oh,
I'm
I had
going
to.
home.
Yeah.
You weren't feeling well. So yep, that's what they decided.
And that's what I told you. And you were like, I didn't really do it. It was fair. And I'm like, well, you lost.
I don't remember. I think it was something like a adjective of someone to enduring. I can't remember.
There was another one that you guys had, but I didn't write that one down. So if you guys wanted to change it.
No, I was just
trying to remember what my 2 were.
They were synonyms of Bloody Legend, but
One of them was, and then the other one was like...
A Japanese word.
Was it Japanese?
Yeah.
That was the synonym.
It was the synonym for Bloody Legend.
The other one
in
was
Japanese.
like something like enduring...
Enduring something.
Yeah.
Like Enduring Wave or Enduring Tide or something, I don't remember. Or Enduring...
It was so lame.
No, the Enduring one was pretty good. I don't remember what it was.
It had something to do with like being sad.
Mine was something I remember.
Oh, I do remember that was like, it was a play on of your character.
Yeah, it's still a
There's
play
all
on.
play-ons
It
of
was
my
a- still a
character.
play on
Because my
it.
character is obviously the
Like,
best.
enduring suffering!
Oh, and yeah, that's what it was.
I don't remember. So, but we are going to open up tonight with some of what did you guys do for the last 7 months. So I'm going to ask who would like to describe what their character did.
Oof. No, because mine's practically, I don't want to talk about it still.
Okay.
But
That's fine, you can go last.
Were you
I'm saying like
were you at the
the
keep?
whole.
Or
Was
were
I?
you...
I went on an adventure by
Okay.
myself.
Okay, Draxios is going first.
I went a couple times with her to Lucent is what I said I would go with. So if you were going with her, I guess you could have tagged along. So for my
Lucida's the Dwarven city, right?
no,
That's
Lucent is the pirate city.
Okay.
my preferred city. But anyways, you've never been there.
Nope. I've never been there.
This character hasn't.
Fluke did.
You felt like you were there in another life to work on the Trident, which we didn't do any stats for or anything yet, but I didn't know how much you wanted to charge for everything. So I didn't take it out and didn't put it in. But anywho,
we can do that.
Supposed to be getting a special trident.
A special trident.
Yeah. And then, but there's the long journey that took most of the 6 months probably, because I probably went swimming the entire way. Could I make it that far and that long?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Shut up.
So,
You just
yeah, super long.
you torture.
Alright.
A lot of strenuous activities. I'm gonna come back buff as heck.
What?
I'm gonna come looking like Arnold Schwarzenegger. This is a terrible mini.
I got buff by reading. Yeah.
Brain makes me swole.
There is a perk for that in Fallout.
There is
Called
the
the
nerd
Nerd
rage.
Rage.
Yeah, but I literally read a book and got stronger.
But
You did.
other than that, I think that probably would have taken most of his journey to do a lot of that, going from there to there. Probably would have went to Lucida beforehand and then to Lucida after as well, because I'm pretty sure
It
that.
would have taken a while to get
Yeah.
the runes you wanted, yeah.
So, anyhow, I'm looking forward to using that. And
No.
he's probably a little bit nicer now. Not a whole lot. Still doesn't like Jordan's character that much.
It's okay.
You got nice? Did you do
Not
the
nice,
C,
just
read?
nicer.
He's nicer.
Oh,
Nicer to
sweet.
the people that are up on points.
Yeah. Even the people that are kind of lower on the points, they aren't going to get treated like absolute, like they're peons anymore.
Was it peons or just like, I don't know you, therefore I'm not gonna bother?
I think both.
No, they got kind of like if you like first came in, you were a peon.
Yeah.
You were. I would literally pee on you
Oh,
because you're
stars.
you're beneath me.
Oh my gosh.
Noted.
That's how he felt. I wanted him to be that way, and
So
now
your
he's,
sail.
now he's changing
He's moving away from the lone wolf motif to
a little bit. Even though I went on a long journey by myself,
The
I guess I
It was
just
a
missed
self-
my friends.
You missed your friends on
Yeah.
this long.
It was a self-discovery.
It was a self-discovery journey.
I joined the Peace Corps. I come back. I'm now a pacifist. Have fun.
You joined the Peace Corps.
So,
My favorite
Close.
Pokemon.
so yeah, so we can say with the,
Son.
so you'll say the trident you got, or the same trident you have. We'll say that it's
Sorry.
How dare you?
I have fat arms.
it's just gonna be a +1 trident overturning like you wanted, and then you'll also have the rune of deflecting missiles as well. And that one, because of the 2, it's probably gonna cost you.
It's like 100 gold per rune in a regular
Yeah,
currency.
I was just looking.
So it might be like 2 platinum.
Wow.
Yeah, because you already had the trident, right? So we just magic. Yeah. So with the returning, well, so to make it the +1 would be. We'll just say 1,000 gold for both runes, or for all 3 runes.
And you have to know the spells that you enchant on yourself.
Yep.
You can enchant items yourself. It takes time and gold.
Yeah.
As long as you know the spells, you can enchant any items with that spell.
It also helps if you're an artificer.
It does.
Do you have 1,000 gold?
He has all the gold.
He went.
I have like 14 platinum.
That's like 1,400 gold.
Yeah.
That's still 1,000 plus gold.
Yeah, there you go. You just answered your own question.
I have 0 platinum.
Because you're poor.
No, I'm about to be poor.
It's
so.
a very rare metal.
That's why there's only one platinum dragon in all of dragon kind. He's the rarest dragon,
See,
and
if
also
I-
one of the gods of the dragons.
I technically could have
I
one
have
platinum.
19
If it's
platinum.
100 gold,
Platinum in mine is 100 gold. Yeah.
I could have 1 platinum. I'm rich.
I got 3.
It'd be better than carrying around 100 coins. I carry around 1 coin.
But now that we have a castle,
And then you gotta make change.
Yeah.
No, I can make
No, that's so
5.
irritating. Every merchant hates you because they're like, I don't want to break a platinum. That's too much.
I
just opened
I
my
only have this
drawer.
platinum to buy this ink and pen.
No.
That's too
It's like giving somebody $100 bill to.
Yeah, to
Too
break
Big
for.
candy bar,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Spending $2.
Yeah, no, it sucks.
Wanting to.
Like, I'm
break
allowed to buy
100.
this 50-cent sticker. Cool. Here's $100. Are you kidding me, dude? Like, I will hurt you.
We have the right to deny purchases.
It's like it's happened. It's very
I
annoying.
am aware.
It's very annoying. You're like, I want to buy this 50-cent sticker. Here's 100. Dude, I don't have that much change in my drawer.
You're like, too bad.
Like you're
Go
my
to the
first.
bank.
You're my first customer. I do not have that much in my drawer. All right. So, anything else, Draxios?
That'd be it.
Prank.
Crap. So a long journey. But one of self-discovery. All right.
My turn.
Alrighty, go. All right. I guess we'll just go around the table. Just make it easy.
Around the table.
Oh, no, yes.
You got
I'm
your
taking
hair
Too
colored?
bad. She's last.
It was 4.
It was all
Technically,
blonde.
you will be left.
Alright, I'm
Yeah,
taking
I'll
the Grand Shanty out for a joyride.
Car.
That's what I'm doing. And then
You take it for a sorrow.
I'm strengthening my business relationship with
With the
the
army, we're the advising
captain. of that one. What was her name?
Artemisa.
Yes, Artemisa. I'm getting to know her better personally. And then basically it's just a business endeavor.
Oh, nice. Business partnership.
Yeah, we'll just do the same route where it's like a giant circle around, heading down a little bit, then up, and then before it gets icy, turning back.
That's cool.
Do you need me to make any rolls for performance?
No, because I mean you're sailing with already a pre-established, pretty well-known or pretty seafaring crew.
Yeah.
And even when you kind of make a mistake, Artemisa's just like, hey, this is better.
Exactly. So
She basically runs the ship. You're kind of the face,
yes.
kind of the thing. So yeah, no, she's ran this route so many times. It's like backhand nature to her.
How
Yes.
much was the staff worth?
Which staff?
The poison one, the +3.
What rarity was it?
It was just a rare, or it was just a rare, but it was still a +2 staff with the extra, all that D6 poison damage.
No, it wasn't D6. It was like 68 damage.
Yeah, 6d8,
Yeah.
not 68.
Oh.
So yeah,
6d8, not
Yeah.
68 poison.
40
I
D4.
have these same dice, but the tiny.
You
So
laugh
rare.
like a dad.
Ha.
Fake laugh.
Because I was gonna.
It's probably going to be closer to about
No, it was
40
not on
pieces
one.
with the poison that it will do.
It's like
Oh,
cornhole.
okay.
If they accidentally knocked
Well,
it.
I was gonna give that to Yarlin as part
Yeah,
of
that's
his
fine.
Wow.
Oh, I mean, he'll probably do a trade with you then.
Okay. Now I'll just take all my gold back then.
Yeah, he'll do a trade then.
I mean, it's fun to play with people. I'm bad at it.
With lawful good,
Alright,
you need
so,
chaotic
yes, Gohan.
evil.
Is that it? You're just running
Yeah.
cruises?
I'm
Oh, for
running
6
cruises,
months?
yes.
Just running cruises for 6
Exactly.
months? Okay.
Maximizing the gold
I might have-
output.
I don't know if I would have went.
The DM
on-
handbook says
Part of
construction takes significantly longer if you're not helping it.
Well, they have a massive crew, I imagine.
No, I'm just with construction. If it adds
That's
for
alright.
every
I'll-
day that
I'll be
you're
there.
not helping construction, it adds 4 days.
That's why I was saying it's going to take you 6 months to do it.
Huh, cause he knew we ain't gonna do nothing.
If you helped, it probably would have only taken about 3 to 4. But since you guys probably are off, like, you know what? We'll just hire a crew.
Contract this out.
Contract this out. We got this.
Yeah. Pretty much.
It's like, I figured I already knew it was going on.
I'm doing an important job. I'm making sure that we have those construction workers.
Oh, excuse you. I put in my.
Do we gain
money.
any more money because of the cruises? I imagine that the cruise makes more money per day than a sitting ship.
So yeah, you'll make a little bit more.
Did we even add the gold? I
Do
didn't
you
add
and
mine.
Ty? Yes, I did.
No, I'm talking about for the 6 months that we were supposed to.
I mean, you're basically getting it, and then you're
Immediately
instantly
spending
spending it.
Yeah, it's not our own personal gold.
It's like
Yeah,
splurge
it's
We're
money.
getting personal. We're getting paid from the business. We get a small percentage of it.
No.
That's
You
what-
said it just
a lot of it.
All
is-
that we earned, we agreed that we were spent on the keep. That's pretty much what's happening.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, and then whatever else. So, any extra money that's going is basically just going into the treasury of the ship.
Yeah, see, I didn't.
So yeah, so no, while the ship is running, because it was roughly going to be, it was roughly going to be about 5,200 gold pieces for the 6 months of work.
yeah.
But because of length and whatnot, so it's going to take getting roughly about 800 gold a month on the ship.
Yeah.
But while it's cruising, you're probably going to get roughly 1,000. But with the timetable that they gave, so basically, we'll work out the math of what you guys are roughly going to get from.
The Orzhov tax collector.
I
would
would-
put it back into the ranch.
Yeah, I
Make
figured
it
that's
easy.
what you were going to do. Yeah.
That would be a goblin though.
But yes, essentially,
Cobalt
you guys will
essentially,
have a
yeah.
treasury and whatnot that you guys can use later.
On the,
But
artificer.
I
Cobalt
would say, and it's up to you all how you guys want to go.
I
but,
really don't want to be engineer. this
I don't know if you want to go globetrotting with the Grand Shanty. You may
Can I
want
shave
to
my sword?
globetrot with another ship.
Actually no,
You guys
because
decide
I
to
wasn't
do that.
here.
And you guys still have the Seagull's Reach under your
Yes.
tutelage that
Exactly.
you guys can globetrot with.
That makes me admiral.
Makes you what?
Admiral.
So.
That's what it was when I came out of casting. That's what we could
Alrighty.
Have you sharpened it?
This
or
part of me sees impressed me.
just gonna stick with
I mean, yeah, she already liked you to begin with
that. I could.
because of your old relationships.
Was that the?
I mean, all you need just like a
Yeah, that's the
cable.
yeah, that was the lady in the
I've
wheelchair.
been using it.
What's going on?
Just shit.
That is the PC
The
term,
lady who was
And then
running
I'm
the
gonna
ship,
temper it.
she had a wheelchair.
The paraplegic.
They're
That's
friends.
not.
Hmm?
That's not the
Okay,
PC
yeah,
term.
it's
That's
just-
the
I guess,
medical
yeah.
term. But
The
He's
yeah.
tempering
asking
actually
if she
probably
likes
some
him.
way to make it effective,
And
right?
he said probably.
No, it doesn't.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Tempering is just like changing the color.
Wait,
That
Yeah,
was
but doesn't that,
That's her name.
Huh?
for the sakes of a blade,
Artemisa?
it
Yeah.
She a crit.
compromises the blade's
what?
integrity, right?
Throwing up
No.
gangs.
I don't know.
I'd have to double check, but
There's like other.
I would
heat
guess
treatments
based
that
on what
would-
I
at higher
remember,
temperatures. I'm
she's
doing
like
it at
in
such a low
her late
temperature, it's not really
30s, early
changing
40s.
anything with the blade but the color.
Oh,
The opposite.
how dare you?
She's not interested you in that kind of way. She
I'm
sees you as a child
you-
that
I am.
Are
her
you
captain
aware?
I'm a young.
The way she sees you as a child of the
Like
captain's
heat
hat. That's what you said.
No.
That's what I heard.
She
so-
she sees him as a child that the captain took in.
Oh.
That
I
kind
thought you
of
said
less-
love the captain's hat.
So-
I'm like,
But that's
great.
more for fortune.
I know
Yeah,
druids
that's
can
Well, it is
take
for
spells
hearing,
and stuff like
so-
that.
Stuff back in. Take
It's
it
Like
fair.
daily. What about their cantrips? Can they change their cantrips too?
I don't think cantrips. I think it's just spells.
I didn't know if they
Cantrips or parlor tricks?
I don't think
Cantrips is Eldritch Blasphemy.
Parlor tricks! That's
So-
not a typical
I was
cantrip.
like, no, I think it's just like wizards. Like you can't change out your cantrips when you're wizard, but you can change your other spells out.
That's weird.
I like chocolate the most.
It's not bad.
I think I like the strawberry than chocolate.
It has a fudge consistency.
Lemon.
So,
Alright.
alrighty, Laura.
That's not bad either.
I got a cat.
That's all that you care about. She sat
How
in the
did you
castle with her
get the
cat for
cat?
6 months.
We went to
She
the
cleaned
the
it.
pet
The cat.
store
Yeah.
and
What pet store?
I was in a pet store.
It was like a
I was
shelter.
there.
it was Kellogg, Bruce, and Thorno that went with me. And I got a kitten that I named Pashmina.
Cashmere.
Pashmina.
Cashmere.
Cashmere, yeah.
Yeah, cashmere.
DJ.
I'm gonna turn her into a sweater. When she dies.
Oh no!
Inevitably
Polymorph her
dies.
into a goat and then a sweater.
Oh.
Oh my gosh, guys.
Cashmere is goat wool.
Thank
Oh,
you.
word? Alright, well.
Very
Did
sweet.
not know that, but
I
it's a piece of useless knowledge that I now know.
I thought it was informative.
That means you can like
People act like cashmere is so soft. Goats are gross.
It's because it's only 1%.
Goats are
breed of
beautiful.
They're beautiful, but they're still gross.
You know, if,
Baby goats are beautiful.
I know
Sheep
this-
are also kind of gross, but we,
Yeah,
been wearing them for
Yeah, no, sheep-
centuries.
Entirely gross.
Alright, what else
But I love
happened?
wool. I love wool hats. Sorry.
What else happened?
Cocaine.
Yes, you got a cat. I'm sure you did something else after day 1
Yeah, I went on trips with them.
with the cat.
But she took the cat with her everywhere.
Catnip. Okay.
Yes, the
Gotcha.
cat was perched on my shoulder.
Does it have talons? It's
She
perched.
has claws.
Digging into your skin.
It's okay, she likes the pain.
Got it.
Hey,
Secretly a
don't
griffin.
That's why she didn't mind when Madam Silvie's thorn whip.
Ah! No! More juice.
Oh, okay.
More juice.
Alright.
More juice.
Okay.
Watch it down.
Anything else, Laura? Or are you waiting for other people? Like, you can tell the story, and if somebody else picks up, then they'll just pick up.
All of their story, and they have nothing left to tell. That sounded demonic.
Yeah.
This is summon a demon, your dog is back there. Satan!
The drummer's playing Slipknot.
No.
Contacting Mr. Pickles.
I was about to say it's Mr. Pickles.
Oh my gosh, you guys are new age. Metallica, or not Metallica.
The
Metalocalypse.
the pet
old.
shopper keep person
Mr. Pickles
was
is where it's at.
very worried that Bruce's new pet was going to be a meal.
A meal?
And what was it, like a green and yellow parrot one?
It was a blue and yellow,
blue and
I believe.
That's a pretty
Is it gonna
color.
repeat stuff?
It's a parakeet.
Dear God, I'm
Yes,
gonna...
It is a
That's why
parakeet, which
I was
is-
not-
I wanted to repeat like my jokes.
I was about to
It
say
only learns
that's
one
double
joke. That's the
vicious.
thing. Like you can't learn anything
Oh,
else.
that would have
Think
been
about it.
great for
It is
your,
not double
for
vicious.
your, for your class. You could
Even
have
if he's
gotten a
really
crow,
weak
because
and bad.
crows
It's
can
not
talk.
double vicious, Marguerite.
Hey,
Crows
maybe-
are actually pretty intelligent.
But he wanted
They're
it colorful
incredibly
because
intelligent.
he wanted it to be
They're
colorful
able
to
to
match his
learn,
character.
like, oh hey,
Because he's
if
gay.
I bring you shake, you bring me food. Pretend with me. Yes, I love them.
There's no.
Jordan
What?
was just
Not
talking so
Ed.
much that they didn't even
I
hear.
didn't hear it.
Not David.
Sorry.
I was like, he didn't
That's
want a
right.
crow. He wanted
It's-
a parakeet because it's colorful to match his character. And then she was just looking at me. I was like, because he's gay. And then she started laughing.
This is pretty good. It's a good joke.
Well, I was gonna say a crow
I
is his character, but okay.
It's a red parrot with blue stripes and a yellow head.
Blue flower, red thorns. It wouldn't be so hard if I wasn't colorblind.
Oh, I was like,
Get with the culture.
it was only until the body movement. It was like, oh, that's donkey.
I did not pick up on
Not
that.
the quote
From
The
Shrek?
body-
Yeah, like it's because that's what you do that when you quote donkey.
Okay.
The head movement.
Whenever he wants to be sassy, that's what he does.
I don't want this match. Oh, dang it.
It's the sense.
Yeah.
He's the best bard out of anything.
Yeah, he is.
Are these from Incarnate?
You're from me.
The one is, the other one is Dungeon Fog.
Did you make it?
I did.
And he'll have to make it again.
Oh.
He has the files. Don't let him lie to you.
Yes, I do.
Okay, I'm here like,
But that cost a lot of ink. And I still have
Just print it off at the store.
I
That's
still
what
have
everybody
the, I
else
still have
says.
the back to print.
Do you have a subscription, or are you using the free assets?
Yeah, that's why.
Free assets on Dungeon
$60.
Fog, and I have a
That's-
subscription to
That's why
Incarnate.
they lock
You
him up
do?
now.
Yep.
They've been locked up for a while.
Not at
Oh.
Staples.
Crystal, what else happened?
We went on a trip
It's kind
to
of
look for
funny
a
how
giant
like
frog
Staples
exploring a
have a
city.
lot of useful things, but nobody goes.
You were with us?
Yes, I said I was coming with you.
It
Dude,
ate her
wait.
new cat, so that's why she has another new cat.
Dude, that was like a few weeks later.
Huh?
Yeah.
I thought that was the
I thought you
first
weren't
week.
there. No.
Which part?
Now I'm confused. Anyway,
Did
moving
you
on.
join us for the frog?
Yeah,
Is
that's
that-
what she's saying.
Yeah.
Oh.
You did?
Yeah.
Why didn't you say anything?
Because I didn't get notifications.
Wait, you have to be in the page to see what was happening.
Not on Discord.
Yes.
That's what we had to do because we
Because
weren't
it's inside the
voicing it.
BC text chat.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Ew.
I can't talk about D&D at the bank.
Sure you can.
No.
Just give all your like customers that you like old dice. Here you go.
I talked about D&D at work.
Bro, do 20 to see how much you.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like, you just started playing D&D. What a loser.
Whenever I talk about D&D at Goodwill, people have to come up to me and talk to me
It's
about
a
it.
chat. It's a chat box.
That's pretty cool.
So
Yeah,
the
right.
Girl,
You want to get some good terrain for your
all
sessions?
leather
You know
and,
where to
like,
go?
she looked like
okay.
she was
Outside.
cosplaying
It's
okay,
mainly.
The
bucket
pet
full
store.
of
the
dirt.
one
Yeah.
with the red
Gotcha.
hair. and the
I'm with you.
It was mainly
Okay.
Go to the pet
Alright,
store.
it don't matter. Okay, I just need to know.
Looked like
Okay,
she was cosplaying people that don't talk about D&D.
alright. Got a cat, 6 months, wandered aimlessly. Got it.
Say that to keep help manage it.
Became pregnant, had kittens. More cats.
Your cat. Your cat. Not you. Crystal, I got questions.
If Crystal started having kittens, that would be an
Don't do that.
I haven't added Tabaxi to this wait, kind of. Yet.
No,
That
I
was weird.
You,
Hey,
yeah,
no.
you have it to a tabaxi. You have it. It killed me. Remember?
No, there was a changeling.
So it has meta tabaxi and
Yeah.
knows of a tabaxi.
No, it was a were-tiger.
A
It was a changeling that was a were-tiger.
He
It
wouldn't
was
let us
bit by
bite
a
us.
were-tiger.
Big cat.
We were
Like alpha.
all wanting to get bit by it, and it's just like, no, slash, bite us! Bite us so we can be a were-tiger!
The funny thing is,
They were all trying to
I
get
remember I wasn't really part of that combat, but I remember I think I can take compelled duel, so you can literally be like, fight me.
I was playing Skyrim. I was a little bit disappointed that I found a group of werebears. Is like, why is this not a quest line? Because it was just a whole bunch of werebears and nothing else. I was so disappointed.
Yeah, there's like nothing for them. There's nothing.
Because werebears are okay, but werewolves are always.
Yeah, but like I'm more worried the looted companions.
They were just monsters. They were just monsters.
The companions are awesome.
Anyway,
I always have that
so
one
what I
chick as my
did
follower.
for the 6 months
Also, she's kind of hot.
Okay.
was
They're pretty small.
first
We
day
can make
was
werewolf puppies.
That's not.
cat shopping. What else did we? Oh wait, it was helping you with the garden.
Yeah.
Garden supplies. I was not helping you with the garden.
You were like.
I
in
was
the-
explicitly said I do not know anything about gardening, nor do I want to know.
You're the one who eats most of the garden.
He's like, I don't want to know where my food comes from.
He's like, that is not. What is that? Politically correct to raise your own food to just eat it? That's so evil.
No,
One of those people. How
It's-
dare
it's more
you
just
raise
like-
that cow.
Oh.
Kellogg
an
is a rich person, and therefore is.
He
like,
doesn't want to befriend leeks and potatoes.
No mind.
You can turn them into a Farfetch'd.
You need a duck for that.
If I was gonna be a bird folk, I'd want it to be a duck. Just saying.
You know what?
You'd have to be the new Pokemon.
Because then you get a swim speed and a fly speed.
Or goose. Or
That'd be a
goose.
custom race.
After that,
all
I
the
found
speeds.
my familiar, which I totally forget
You
the
summoned a
name.
demon with charcoal.
No. It's the
Beelzebub.
cutest thing ever.
I gotta remember what I named it.
Yordle.
Yordle. Yeah, that's what I named it. It was only because I got back into D&D. It was like the Yordles. I was just thinking of the Heimerdinger, Vex, those
Oh, you mean from
League.
League?
Yeah,
Yeah.
all the Yordles.
Oh
Heimerdinger, which one is? He's the
He's the scientist
Yeah.
one.
Is Vex a Yordle?
Vexes, yeah.
You named your Scoot Weasel after a scientist. didn't you?
No, I named it after a species.
Oh.
They're like hamster.
They're like
sentient
fuzzy
big
people,
hamsters.
more or less.
They're like giant hamsters.
Yeah, they're giant hamsters.
They're like-
but they're immortal.
They're like this big.
They're immortal.
So Ken's character.
What else? So yeah, I found my familiar. Spoke to
The mayor.
no.
He smells.
Can't read.
They smell
The
like
lady that is supposed to be a potential relationship, but
Standard deer.
Yeah, I already remember the deer. She's a deer.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
More or less pen pal, I guess, type of relationship. Otherwise, I've been around. I can't remember names. The capital.
Windburn?
Windburn. I was gonna say like Windbeer, but it's like that's wrong.
I was like, Archer, there's notes on the board. They're in red.
Look at him.
I was looking at the map. It was like I can't read none of that.
You're so smart, but you can't read.
There's people like that.
I'm aware. It's a joke.
It's a nice
Me,
time to
just
start
kidding.
It's also an eyesight issue.
I don't know that.
I'm legally blind.
They have lasers.
So
for
I'm
that.
going around using the power of Ymir to heal people, and just more or less be patronage for him. I'm avoiding the term warlock, but yeah.
Spit it out.
And then Dulna and Kalog went on an adventure to Orkan. Is that how you pronounce it?
Orkan.
Orkan.
Oh, you're like, okay.
We played with a guy named Master Oogway last
To
night.
hunt for one, it was a letter arrived to the Lifeblood requesting help from us. Thorn and I responded to it by simply going to it. It was a giant frog that hasn't killed anybody, but was ruining people's livelihood.
Not
So
killing
it
them,
was
but
a
ruining
bull.
them.
It was a harlot frog.
What's the?
Yeah. Oh.
And
That took me a second. I was
What's
like,
his name?
oh. Fukusaki?
Gamekichi.
Gamakichi.
No!
Are
Is
you
that what I
talking
should
about
have called it? No, I called it Fukusaki.
Kegi from Magic?
No, from Naruto.
Oh, okay. Then no, I don't know.
I have little to no knowledge of many things.
Fishing.
We got that frog, and then what else? I guess assisted Thulna because Olivia, if you want to explain your character's decisions about multi-classing, help Thulna with that. So
It was fun. Wait, your turn.
My turn.
Yeah.
So I guess what, like the first or second day we went to the whatever store it was. I got myself a parrot. Pretty cool. Named him Gloomydale. Figured that was a pretty good. name.
Bloomingdale's is where you shop for clothes.
Gloomydale. And then this would have been by myself, probably within like the first week. I want to go back to that one lady because it was in Windburn, I think,
oh, the golden teeth.
for the
Yeah.
golden teeth or whatever inserts kind of thing.
Grills.
How much would that be? That'd be a you question. So
Well, she gave you a price.
I don't think I paid though.
You did.
Did I pay?
Yeah, I paid for it.
Oh yeah, I do.
That's right, she
remember.
did. So let's just say I got those. Then went back.
Did you speak to your dentist to install them?
What did we say they were? Because we talked about
Was it caps?
we can't like shark teeth just grow back if we rip them out. So were they like
Caps.
They're basically
Caps.
like caps and grill. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like a grill. It just kind of pops on.
It's an Invisalign, but it's gold.
Yeah.
So
there you go.
I mean, I imagine I could
A
just pop
golden
those on
line,
it.
as you would think.
Okay, 9. That sounds weird.
So for the first month, I probably just chilled and walked around the city, get to know things.
With your drip.
He is
And
the
then-
wackiest shark. I'm like, yo, wanna hear a joke?
Has a list because it doesn't like it's a little bit bigger than his teeth.
You want a joke?
That reminds me, the lady that's painting my shark. And you tell her I gotta go.
Painting your shark? Oh.
Oh, Gabby.
Gabby, yep. Okay, and
You're like,
then
oh yeah, he's got a grill. His name's Jamarcus.
for the next few months, I didn't go traveling with anybody. I decided to stay in Windburn, and I would like to I don't know, walk around the streets and just do bardic things, tell stories, tell jokes.
Basically, be a street vendor.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to
Be
see
a
if I can make
street performer.
Yeah, yeah.
off that.
Okay,
gonna
so
suck off and
we'll
be like-
say roll me a D100.
No.
I don't have one. Does anybody have a D?
Yes, you do.
Well, you do. You have the 2 percentile dice.
2 percentile.
Oh,
Yep, that's a D.
Yeah.
That one's your 10s, that one's your 1s.
got it.
Just roll the D.
So 39.
Okay, multiply that by 10.
390.
390. So that's how much gold I get?
Yep.
That's how many people you scare.
My intimidation is 10.
That's insane.
Yes.
He's a charismatic character and he's freakishly large.
And he's a shark.
He's a shark.
That walks.
And talks.
And then I also wrote my backstory finally.
Mine too.
And then I don't know if you guys want me to tell that. If I would just like, as
Yes,
we're
please.
around the keep, you
No,
guys
you
can
can
start
just-
learning this about me.
I will
Yeah.
learn about you.
Okay, so this is what I
How
got.
you were a legend.
So you were telling your story to everybody. Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all were curious about mine.
During the last couple days of the keep being finalized, yeah, you were telling.
Around a campfire.
So, Bloody Legend was born a strong young lad. He took on a depressing role in his family and began to worship Runrenna?
Q Runrenna.
Q Runrenna.
Cute red bear.
Yes. Bloody Legend got his name from being able to make people cry tears of blood from telling them sad stories or dark jokes.
Don't. Nope.
Bloody Bloody Legend ended up leaving and becoming a pirate for a short period of time as an entertainer on their ship. Bloody Legend
I
ended
feel
up...
like that wasn't a willing thing. It was like, Pirates raid is like, you're coming with us. Funny man.
it was the other way around. I'm coming with you.
No.
Your first nickname was Red Rum.
No, mine.
Bloody Legend ended up flourishing off the sorrows of others and used their feelings as an advantage to write dark humor jokes as well as write deep sad stories that can make the strongest man cry.
Me too, bro.
After about a year aboard the ship called the Silent Raider,
I'm already dead inside.
the pirate ship was attacked and destroyed, leaving Bruce / Bloody Legend floating on a piece of driftwood into the open sea. And that is where you guys found me.
Joke's on you. 2 of these characters have already died.
Please tell me Bruce is your son.
Whoa.
No, Bloody Legend is my name. Bruce is just what...
Bruce is his pen name.
Yeah.
It's his stage name.
And so he can connect with the fans.
That's pretty cool.
So you really are bloody.
Yes.
So, you just lost your touch about like dark humor recently because we've been telling dad jokes instead? Or is that like dark humor for world
I've
culture?
been trying to tell...
No, it's like he's actually a dad now.
No, don't put
I'm
that on
estranged from my 12 sons.
I've been trying to find like dark humor jokes, but it's just like they keep coming up. They're not like that dark. Some of them have been. Some of them are just like, eh.
Can always stick with
Kinda
old
have to
faithful.
write your own.
There's a pile of dead babies in a Lamborghini. The original dark joke. I don't have a Lamborghini in my garage. And they're like, what?
What? What?
But I do. So
That's all I got.
Alright, Evan or Thulna?
You can
Dead
go.
baby anything is
Ever.
pretty just
Okay.
like, why did a
Ha!
dead baby cross the road?
There's no trash bag.
It can't.
Yeah,
Did you
I
guys
got
hear
that
about the
right
aborted
back.
baby? Did you guys hear about the joke about the aborted baby?
What?
Yes.
Never gets old.
Never gets
No, but neither did the baby.
What?
Thanks, that was a fun joke.
Alright,
Okay.
No. Bang.
Now's the time. Chop it. You ready, George?
I don't know. Do I just go?
Do you want to wait until he gets back, or do you just want to?
I don't know if we're cooperatively storytelling.
So far, we are.
Well, kind of.
Kind
It's
of.
choppy, but we're getting there.
Kind of cooperatively because half the characters want their own story. That's okay though.
No, that's kind of how this works.
Yeah. Okay.
Everybody split for a little bit.
So, for 6 months, I mainly, I'm getting to know my weaponry more personally. I know Lorekeeper can speak. I'm interested in having conversations with it. Specifically,
And marrying it.
I want to know about
That's his anime wife.
what kind of
This is why we can't have nice magical things.
Because you're the waifu everything.
Trying to build lore and character over here. With magical items, stop making them have sexual desires.
What? So I have a feeling, as Jordan, where you might be going with Lore Keeper, but as my character, I have no idea. It's just a talking sword.
I feel
But
like
I
that's
want to
what-
ask you about it later.
with all talking swords is that, like, unless it's like the spirit of your dad living in it, it's just a spirit living in a sword. Maybe
Or
you can-
it's an awakened item, potentially.
Or you can, like, if it's a spirit, you can fulfill what it never done in life. Like, I have to get revenge
Well,
on this
it's
person.
conquest. It's literally me personified as a sword.
But what if the sword wants to dance?
He doesn't
Break it down on the
Then
neck.
it becomes a dancing sword. It is a very rare one.
Just saying, though, when they made that sword all that magic, they had to work the kinks out. Each time they hit it, it'd be like
But-
harder.
I want to kind of get to know my weaponry better. Specifically, I have this a necrotic sword that I'm interested in. I am using Lore Keeper. I would like to both train with the guardsmen that are at the keep, and then also, I would think that I would like to go out and slay any minor evil.
Do you know the alignment of Lore Keeper and the other talking weapon?
Only one of them
Do you know the
talks.
alignment of your weaponry?
I don't think
There is an alignment on the stat block.
on Lore Keeper, not the other one. The
The other
one
one's not an awakened blade. There's
It's
it's just a sword that does necrotic damage.
Just a simple blade.
But so I would like to think that I'm going out and slaying any monsters that I could handle with guardsmen or volunteers from the town. Also, in the 6 months, I'd like to send the letters that I've been writing to Miss Braswell, and
Oh yeah, the one.
hopefully get a response.
The lady you force as to be over
I do not
there.
have them.
So yes, on the stat block, the sword is lawful.
Well, I put them, it could be easily moved. Like her little legs and
Yeah.
hands. They
He's
just
lawful
like
good.
conga line off.
He does have a
elsewhere.
flaw.
The sword.
The sword has a flaw. It has.
Yes,
The sword.
Take
The sword can communicate. It can hear. It can hear. It can see. It has an alignment. It has a flaw. It even has a purpose,
Oh.
and it has a quirk.
I'd like to
So-
add something. I took my boots on a walk every day.
I figured.
You lost so much weight, girl.
So yes. So Jordan.
No, as a shark man, he actually just
So
gets
just
beefier.
because essentially this is kind of how I was singing it. They started with the basement first and then worked their way up with the repairs.
Yeah.
And so if you look down where where one of the bedrooms is down in the basement, there is a training pit in the guard room.
Yeah, so I'd probably be doing that. But again, sending letters to Miss Braswell, hopefully getting a response.
Nope, she just burns them.
Ooh, one thing I did definitely want to do and study
She
is
shakes
set
it to
up
see if there's
a
money in it
vizier
first.
for the green emerald scrying stone.
Yeah.
And then, very similar to like Lord of the Rings, just place a cloak over it so it doesn't scry into us unless I really need to scry into it.
Yeah.
That's kind of spooky.
Yep. Nope. So I mean, I can go over the map and explain it, my thought process to everything. Anything else, Jordan?
Was that orb in Lord of the Rings?
Like I was saying,
The one that
sending
can
letters
look
to
into
Braswell.
sour-
did the training.
Okay, I
They
can't
call
remember.
it the Seeing Stone.
The Seeing Stones?
Yeah.
Okay. The Sevens.
It has an actual name though, but I forgot what it is.
Yeah.
I would kind of like to taxidermy and mount the beholder eye stalk and teeth.
Yeah.
That I have. So I have a couple teeth. I have the eye stalk. I want to make that like a trophy, like a conquest. Like put
Yeah.
that in the training room. Kind of make it nice. Along with that,
Plantier, yeah.
I'd probably set up my room So where I could have some like incense and I have like a little prayer rug and like I can do my things.
Yeah,
without
in
being
your room.
interrupted.
I just thought of something funny.
He's not a Muslim.
No, I was thinking of that painting that I had because I made the joke that I put it up. I was like, I'm gonna have someone make a second copy of it and leave the original one in my room and take the other one like a poster wherever I go to eat and set it up on the wall
Oh my
behind
gosh,
me.
no.
This is mine.
No.
You technically could.
No. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy.
Be that guy.
No.
I encourage you.
That's the equivalent of a guy bringing his body pillow to like a cafe. Like, this is my wife.
I'm married to
Future
Hatsune Miku.
I'd also like to try to get in touch with any of the Green Wardens on Spring Isle, knowing that
Well, they said no.
the things were changing, shifting, kind of.
So, are you trying to just like? How are you trying to communicate with them?
Letters, because isn't that
How
how?
spell app?
I don't know. How does word travel there?
Because you can send letters to the Tolder Islands, but again, no news was ever sent to and from the Spring Islands. That's why it was kind of like cut off. It was a mystery to the rest of the world. It was kind of cut off from this reality.
Up until
Recently.
yeah.
Yeah, no. Within the last we'll talk about how the world has changed in the 6 months.
So I don't know.
But drastic things have changed.
How did you do your merchant trade? Like, did you go near the Spring Isle?
I was about to say, we can, like...
I would have sent somebody on your ship if that's the case.
Yeah, do you want to just give me a stack of letters?
Yeah, no, you could do that. On your,
Is there a lot of them
on your way
circle?
on your way
I
around...
didn't think there was a lot of them there. I thought they went off.
I think they were part of the forces that were...
They were fighting a secret war.
Yeah.
So they're spies.
But so I wanted to try to contact somebody, including my mentor, about everything that's happened so far.
I mean, yeah, no, you can contact Calcaberry Castle.
Mostly writing letters to the lady whose husband I killed.
Yeah, on the
and then the Green Wardens and
yeah, no, that's easy enough.
No, just like
makes me think of the Patriot.
If I were to be,
this is fantasy.
I understand, but if I were to be the husband of like a wife that you killed, I would not want to receive letters of the killer.
Right? Yeah.
It's like you're taunting.
Yeah, like
I'm coming back. I'm gonna be back. You'll see me again.
But I hope you're doing well, so I can kill you in the happiest moment.
When you find your next love, let me know. I'll be there.
The whole context of that is literally, I went there, apologized, paid for what I did, and then on top of that, I offered to be punished further.
Wait, did she have kids?
Yeah.
Yes, and one of them is going to be the big bad evil.
That's what we agreed on.
Okay.
No.
He's gonna find the lifeblood to bring back his...
No, it doesn't bring people back. It just says the name of person and they die.
Oh.
It is the death note.
Sir
Yeah, it is literally the death note. Sir Evan. All of a sudden we're just in the middle.
Spells it wrong though, because it's spelled with an I now. Well, no, with all the pins.
All the letters?
Yeah, with all
You're letting this kid kill you, Jordan.
I can't roleplay. I'm not getting ready for them.
We're gonna go on an adventure and then out of nowhere he's just gonna well, he's dead.
Alright, what else are you doing? We got the letters going.
Okay, so you send the letters. Yeah, it's gonna.
So the training with the guardsmen and militiamen and whoever does quests in the city, and then the letters and the setting up my room and getting the trophy mounted. That's basically it.
Mountain. It's my painting.
So you, based on your letters, you don't get any letters back from the Tolder Islands. However, you do get one letter back from the Spring Isles, but we will discuss that later. And then Thulna. Why are you waving the Taco Bell flag?
It's the weather.
The
Yeah.
The weather sucks.
Yeah. I can't remember what.
We need a weather
I was just ready for him to be like, I ate too much burritos. I give up.
I yield.
I waved the white flag.
But yeah,
Tacos.
You need a
for
weather
like
rock. Have you
the
seen
5
the
to
weather
6
rock?
months,
No.
Oh,
Tied on the string.
she
But the weather rock is moving.
she bought some seeds
It's
from the
windy.
market and then
If it's
decided to
gone,
make her
take
garden
over.
for the group. And then just one day, Kellogg and Thulin were just like, we're gonna go freaking get this frog. And then she tamed the frog, and the frog is just a big old baby. Beautiful. Look at him. Look at it.
He's
Yes.
huge.
He's perfect. Don't
What
talk my
is that?
Don't talk to my son like
He's a
that.
giant frog.
He's a frog.
He's fat.
CR's a
You're
giant frog.
It's like probably a 3 or 4,
He's ginormous.
isn't it?
The baby.
Or is it 2?
He's literally the size
Is it
of
1?
that could just
Giant frogs are not that high.
They're medium-sized creatures.
But
But I'm
No.
making him large.
it's 10
No,
by
it's
10.
large. It is 10 by 10.
I'm making him large.
There's also like the frog hemoth, which is a much
Predator.
stronger creature.
Yeah.
That is a monster. No, that is
No,
not
it's
frog.
a beast.
Is
It's
it
a
a
beast.
Go to
Yeah,
the
it's a
giant
beast.
animal island.
No,
Are
we
you
went
sure?
to
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
before.
Yeah.
Giant frog is
Dinosaur.
a 1/4 CR.
Really?
It is a viable companion for a Beastmaster.
That's
What?
hilarious.
How can Beastmasters? What do they go up to? Just one.
2. Like by level 13, you can have a CR2.
What's the strongest thing you can
The
get?
weakest, like starting
I
is
think the
a
strongest is like a black
Yeah,
bear.
it starts out as a quarter.
Arguably,
But
So you
your-
can
but your
have a
beast
much
gets
stronger-
the
stronger.
constrictor snake.
So
the
But
as,
your
as
beast
you
giant
level up,
constrictor
it levels
snake.
up with you.
Yeah,
I
it
think.
does.
Because
yeah.
it
Its
both
HP
gets
is pretty
poison, it
tanky.
can grapple,
It's
it
tanky.
has swim.
Tinky boy.
I had regular movement.
Essentially, you're
It's
going to
really
add a
crazy.
D8
Really?
Yeah.
to your
kinda neat.
to his hit pool every
That's
time
what I
you
would want to
level
take.
up. So I just did
if I was
8
to make a
D8
ranger
right now.
Again.
8D.
I like the spiders.
So he already has a
Like
hit
full
pool
one.
on the stat
I
block
think
I
a
gave
giant
you.
snake would
Oh,
be
yeah.
really cool too.
I think what
I did
some would
8
be
D8,
cool
so when
is
you load up to
like a
9, he'll have 9 D8. So you'll get to roll another D8 and add that on top of
Have you
his
ever
hit
played
pool.
Oh, that works.
Assassin's Creed?
Awesome. Thank you.
Yes,
Odyssey.
I'll get it printed
get a
out
hawk,
for you so you
like
can
an
actually just
eagle.
add it onto the side.
That would be cool, I think.
None of the other stats are going to change, but the health
Hawk's a
will go up.
viable
I think
companion.
about just getting a printout of the character sheet so I can have the spells and what it does right next to it. 'Cause
Is
it's
it
pretty-
possible
pretty
that you can
dangerous too,
print
aren't
the scoop weasel?
They're
Yeah.
they're like
Okay.
average birds
Because
technically an
it's
owl's
not
better,
official
but
character already.
Hawk is cooler.
It's so
Oh, in
cute.
your thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you could add it to the campaign because I
Yeah.
found on the home.
I can add it as a custom beast, and then you can add it.
Okay, so yeah, we went to the island, we got the frog, we brought it back, we got paid, we went to a cool
500
cafe, we made it back home, I attended to the
87.
gardens, she attended to the gardens more,
50
and then she was like,
gold pieces richer.
I kinda wanna be a warlock, because I saw what he did, and that looked cool, so I wanna be better. And so they talked about it, emotions happened, and then they were like, we're gonna train, and I was like, okay, so we read a book.
Cool.
And I don't know where
I
that's
gave
going.
you a book and I said like, hey, there's this lost blade. That's more or less the.
And you said something was in Sylvan, she can't read Sylvan.
No, yeah, my notes are in Sylvan.
Darn me, Sensei! Because you said you made it complicated. I was like, you're just like, oh dang, she's gonna get lost. Let me help you. And then she was just like, what is this?
Brighton and Pig Latin.
And then she checked up on Lora and the cat. She hung out with Draxios a little bit. Gohan was too busy. I don't know where he was. You were missing. So, long story short, what?
Training writing letters.
Yeah, training, writing letters. I trained my frog. She trained her frog.
I trained my parrot. And lots of amazing.
That's it.
Okay.
Just vibe.
Did I lose Caleb to the bathroom?
I think so.
He fell
Oh,
into-
also, was it Saku or Suka? Saku.
Saku.
Totally buddies with K-Log.
Yeah.
Only because Kellogg can speak with animals as
Yeah,
a goal.
Just like, who's my son?
And
Yeah,
if I
but
leave my parrot at the
I just do
the
that
keep,
will. Once per day.
would one of like the housekeepers or
I can
something
do
just
it
come in and feed it for me
4
every day?
times.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
but
apparently, her
I'm
frog is his frog
Yeah.
because he can
Oh,
commute
Lord,
better
I
with
do it 4 times.
the frog
Do it
than
for you.
I mean,
only do it once.
he's bonded with you. We're just buddies.
buddies.
Yeah.
or a squad.
Yeah, no, you like. Yeah, no, like you. I mean, you have a. Eventually, you'll have a chance to talk to him too.
Talk to me, my son.
You know what's really nice is that
Ma. What?
Should I ride him into battle?
I was thinking about it.
using the familiar, I can see through the familiar. Like I can talk and live through
is it
the
visible?
familiar. No, like
Invisible familiar.
Like his eyes turn to the back of his head, and he
and
can then see and
pilot
hear
the
through-
familiar.
And then he can see through his ferret's eyes.
and talk and
That's an Aragon. You can do that in Aragon.
wow.
Good
See,
job.
those dragons
Anyways,
are-
look at him.
You can do that in the Avatar Wii game. You become Momo.
Yes, I remember that.
They have flying snakes as a companion too.
Yeah, that's scary, but only at lower levels. If you have a flying viper, yeah, that's kind of stupid.
You know what's scarier than a flying viper? A flying spider.
I have one of the minis.
Or
You
flying
flying
viper.
snake.
Oh,
You know what's
that's
scarier than all
sick.
those? A dad joke telling parrot.
What about a giant badger though?
I'm gonna kill the parrot.
He's like, what?
It was his familiar, not an animal, but
I
Marcus
show
had
my
a badger
kitten
as his
the frog.
familiar.
I'm looking at the frog stats that it has.
You're doing that? Okay.
It has perception
It's
plus
not
2,
gonna
stealth
attack
plus
it.
3.
Well, the frog is a very simple
amphibious.
Let it be an ancestor of Fukusaku.
It's only got a
It's
plus
gonna
3
eat my
to
It's an
cat.
height,
ancestor.
Huh?
but
Is it gonna eat my cat?
Well,
It
keep
can.
it away
It
from
can swallow
my mouth.
I didn't put it up to its mouth. I'm holding it in my hands and letting it look at the frog.
How far away are you?
Draxios dresses your cat up as a cricket.
Prestidigitation, make it look like, or minor illusion, make it look like a cricket.
Okay, so I know Caleb's away.
Druidcraft, it smells of cricket.
Make it from water too, because she just
No, I think he's smarter than
Okay.
that. We trained a little bit.
All right, so
It does only have 4 intelligence.
It does. I mean, Thulna does too. No.
so
We're both simple.
You could have
Um,
brought that with you and put it in the trash can.
I need to scan it.
Oh, okay.
You could have done that in there too.
It's all liquidy and covered
Oh,
in
woo.
salt.
Ooh, gross.
You're gross.
What is it?
his snack.
I know, but
woo.
oh my gosh, you better than see.
Alrighty, that's fine. Okay, so for those of you who are still here, so yes, so you have your
Disassociate.
the keep. I didn't print off the backyard, but I can pull that up and show you guys later. But essentially, so you have the basement. So you have the stair. So when you come in, so here's the front door. You come in, you're instantly greeted by the staircase that goes up. That will take you up to the top floor. You go around the staircase. There are stairs that lead down into the basement. So down here in the basement, you have the guards room, which has their 2 bunks, their armor stuff, a small table for them, and then a sand pit for training grounds. You then have next door to them is the armory with multiple places to hang armor, multiple boxes to store weapons, things like that. On the other side of it, you have the kitchen storage, or just the regular storage, so where food and other supplies are all stored down here. And then you have Draxios' room.
Wait, what? What does it look like?
Draxios' room.
How can we get a pelt?
And just for funny, I thought it'd be great to put a bearskin rug down in Draxios' room, because that just seems very you.
No.
That's
But
not
it's
fair.
like the velvet fur, not like actual fur. It's the
Should
fox.
have been
Yeah, it's a faux fur.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. And he's got a little table with a little chair and a little treasure chest, and it's very dark in Draxios' room except for a single candle that he keeps on his coffee table. Going upstairs, you have
Will I
the
drink the blood of my enemies?
sure. You have the
With your
den,
trap.
the den or the living room where there is a organ where the 2 bards can
What
play.
What kind of organ?
A grand pipe organ, where the
That's
bards
expensive.
can sing and play music. They want
Where's
it.
the
We're not there yet.
air pump room?
We're not there yet.
Air pump room.
Organs required an entire room dedicated to pump air.
The fine.
They
It's not a pipe organ. Then it's just a You press button. There you go.
It's
It's
a
a magical organ.
The magic
Yes.
Ta-da! Fantasy! Okay.
I was gonna say it's a liver.
No, it's a
There's a living one of Beauty and the Beast. Don't make me do it. Okay, so he's very angry. Anyways,
He's angry.
there's the chairs where you can sit around the rug. There's even a fireplace with a coffee table with 2 chairs around a chessboard. Then north of that you
Dragon
have
Dragon.
Dragon chest.
you have the den with all the book or the library. So you have all the bookshelves with the libraries, and then you also have Kellogg's room over there in the corner that he basically took a little bit of the bookshelves and made himself a little nook inside the library.
Oh, how bougie.
On the other side, you have the long dining hall with the fireplace on the other end.
What?
As well, and then there are the door here, the door there also leads into this grand kitchen, which then leads to the bar or the bars at the windows, so Gohan can serve food outside when you guys are outside.
Wow.
Upstairs, you have 4 rooms on this side, 3 rooms on this side, and then one of the rooms being the servant quarters.
The keep looks
And
like this.
they all the rooms upstairs have windows seeing
One
outside.
Mine.
Wow.
So
One of them is my room.
the rooms upstairs, I did not make anything special, or they're just all kind of the same
So-
looking. But you all can flavor them however you want.
That'd be great.
I'm matching where the stairs match with stairs. How the
Right.
keep actually looks like is like this. It's a staircase. How it actually looks like if you match stairs with stairs,
Yes.
rather than a vertical building, it's a slant building.
Well, it's a representation.
I know.
It used to be called the lightning bolt keep. It's meant to look like a zigzag. It also belonged to Zoro at one point.
I think no one doing she'll just keep her room pretty basic.
I think I'm just gonna like scratch every time I get in my room. I'm just gonna like scratch the wall.
Why?
Why?
This is why you make the least expensive.
Keep the property value down.
And then the other map you see in front of you is the city of Windburn. Different districts, different things, and Lifeblood Keep is in the southwest, the most southwest corner of the
Is
city.
this the fountain?
That's not the main fountain, no, that Draxios calls his fountain.
Is it that?
Legs all
Yep,
right.
it's the one
Okay.
at the fairgrounds.
That's where I told the
Festival
majority of my
ground.
jokes right there.
Well,
The empty fairgrounds.
hurry up and scan things are gonna be thrown away.
When there's nobody there.
There was enough. He made a decent amount of gold.
People came to him. That's what it was.
I made your fountain popular. It's probably not
Don't
what
know
you
how many
want,
pieces
but
there are here. Gosh dang it. I love a lot though.
Where
You
does
ate
it
all
look
of it.
wet?
He had it in his cup that he had water in.
Oh.
Oh, it's right here. About
6 times.
6 servings per container. So you had 3 servings out of this whole thing.
How many did you eat?
Oh, I had none. Wait. Oh. Nope, yeah, it's right. Don't listen to me. Think it. I'm the big dumb.
That's what those taste like.
Alrighty, so
Really milked out
Here, now someone can throw that away.
cocoa pebbles.
there's no trash bag over there.
trash
I
bag.
did not put one in yet.
You gotta put it in the other trash can.
I forgot.
I'll see.
You put it in your pocket.
Let it all be salty and caramelly and wet.
No,
Alrighty,
I like
so-
these a little bit more now that I think of them as soggy cocoa pebbles is what they taste like.
Alrighty,
Like
so
olive oil.
as you all start to finish
Hot.
No.
So, as you all gather back together after the 6 or 7 months in your newly constructed keep, all
Yeah.
finding your respectable rooms or claiming your respectable rooms. Alright, so you've been 6 or 7 months away from each other? Yes.
How much wealth has it brought the city of Windburn to have 6 months worth of construction on a keep that literally was just like.
I mean, we have a name at least. It's more like reputation than wealth.
It hasn't really brought the city much wealth except for you've just paid contractors and a couple carpenters and masons.
That's
We
So
sourced
ba-
outside the city, so all the wealth actually disappeared from the city.
We brought all the pirates to come make it for us.
You've basically just made a couple carpenters and masons very wealthy for a little while to
So
do
you
all
just
this,
spent
but
all
it's
their
not
money
it's
on
not going to influence the city very much.
We
I
just
was
have a
thinking-
reputation
I was
like,
thinking-
oh, this keep looks nice now.
Oh
That's
no,
what
I
it
was just
is.
thinking if we renovated an entire keep for half a year, that would make a city relatively wealthy unless, like, I don't know.
No. You doing one construction project is not going to change the economy of an entire city.
I meant to say something earlier and I forgot.
It's starting a business that.
Yeah, it's like building a skyscraper in New York. Nothing happens to New York.
Fair.
You just get a new building.
Yeah, you just have a new, you have a new
No.
skyscraper.
If you zone out
If you zone out,
skyscrapers,
yeah.
Yeah, like if we put the keep out here.
No, we're like hey, we're gonna encourage you to. We're gonna fund you to build an upper keep over here. We're gonna fund you to build a keep over there. That's
Yeah, like where you actually start building. You start building several. Like you start building multiple
and you
people's houses.
encourage where you actually
And-
place money into the city's
I think
Yes.
people.
I think I imagine Windburn being a smaller city because I just thought we put a lot of
It's
money
the
into it.
capital.
That's the next
No,
character
this is the
right
capital.
there. Next character wants to open his own franchise in McDonald's.
Oh god, that's gonna be a different.
He's a
kingdom.
bard where he's a
Yes.
clown.
Barbarian.
A barbarian.
Yeah.
Eat my McNuggets and you will like it.
Then you're doing a garden.
Force feed
Chicken
people.
brigade.
It's gonna keep producing vegetation.
You will eat the spicy
And
chicken.
so it would prevent
Shows
waste.
him in some.
I like
So
this
a little
spicy
bit.
chicken.
If not,
I haven't
I
gotten
mean,
it yet.
it's kind of. I mean,
It
I
just
want one now,
tastes
but-
better
Just by
than a
default,
McChicken.
it'll
That's
just be
it's
there.
it's
not
like it's a
extraordinary
guard. Like if
good,
you
it's
want,
just-
if you want to
I
start
go to Wendy's a lot
outsourcing it or
now.
donating, that's up to you.
I go to Wendy's for my chicken sandwiches.
If you're wanting to donate some of the extra produce from
chicken
your guys'
Asiago,
keep, that's up to
spicy,
you.
crispy.
because I figured it was a relatively large garden.
How large?
I have the. I just don't have it printed.
Have a fun
It's
game.
probably like 4-room size garden, I imagine. Which
At the break, I will go print it.
okay.
I would like to imagine there's this huge public garden.
But
in the
essentially,
where
this
your
is
frog is just roaming
this
through.
is so.
The
This is what
squash
your
are like that
courtyard
big.
looks like
Trying to
per the request that I got.
Going through
Pool
just
garden.
eating.
There is a
rabbits, just
pool.
going,
No, I had other requests
Oh,
too.
okay.
There was the pool. There was the
pool.
garden.
The
There
frog
was
is
the Green Warden Temple,
All right.
and there was also the Ymir
Oh, I
Temple,
thought
but we
the
called it something else.
I thought the shrine was just in the study.
Oh no, I actually gave you a shrine in the courtyard too.
Oh, okay.
Right
Because I
next to
really
his
thought it was like a
chapel.
closet-sized shrine. That's what I was thinking.
Remember
Oh
we
no,
said-
I literally gave you your own little cottage in the courtyard too.
he's got a crush in your mirror. It's in his locker. This is a shrine with little candles.
You know, I literally gave you your own little shrine in the courtyard too.
Sick.
Yeah, remember because we said his shrine, your shrine would be right next to his chapel.
Oh right, we did. You guys said that. I didn't say that.
No,
That was the.
it can't. If it's more than one person saying it, can't.
I do what I want to do at the conclusion of these 6 months is peer into the scrying stone.
Yeah.
The Vizier. I think is that what the in Harry Potter
play Bard,
Dumbledore's
just be a beatboxer.
vision fountain, drink fountain? Is that the Vizier?
The one he put his memory.
Hear enough of that.
Other people's memories, but yeah,
Well, he puts his own in there too.
yeah, he
You
does.
just-
But
you only do thunder.
I don't know what
dance.
it's called. I don't know what it's called. I think he just called it the mirror, like they were.
there's a
Steph
proper
DJ.
name.
I'm sure there is.
The mirror is Sorcerer's Stone, the one that.
Yeah, that is that
reveals-
one too. But I
It's
don't
gonna
remember.
be a literal.
It may be just called the mirror
Back to
well,
the
or
Future.
not, or
It could be the
the
water.
memory
Like
well, or something.
rock
I don't know.
music in like the
I don't know.
40s.
I'm gonna look up.
I'm
Anyway,
not-
I do want to
You
look
guys
into
weren't
the
ready
stone.
for that, but your kids
Yeah,
are
no.
gonna love it.
Okay.
One of those kind of things.
So what are we doing after this?
All right. So,
Okay.
well, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Okay.
So, all of
The
you.
Pensio.
Okay. So everybody is back at the keep. So I know Kellogg is in the study. Where would everybody else roughly be during this time?
The pool.
Temple. Probably.
Probably sitting in the study with my cat.
Or the armory.
Frog, come inside. No, it's probably too big.
Yes, the frog can fit inside it.
Actually, 1 through 10 for temple, higher than a 10 for the armory.
Where did
Temple.
I learn the word vizier
Question.
from?
Since it was all those 6 months too,
Struggling?
I don't know how long my trip would have taken.
It's a high official in Muslim countries, like a.
It would have
be
taken you the majority.
a lord of a
Depending on
Muslim
where you
country.
swam, but if I'm thinking where you,
I was gonna say you go
it would
into
have
your
taken you
bathroom.
about
First
3
thing you
months to
see
get
is
there.
your
About
mirror.
3 months to get back.
Nah, it's not.
Other than that, you
So,
know,
so basically, you went to Yarland's, you dropped off your trident,
and
you
then
swam, and then swam back, and then when you got back, your trident was ready for you, and then
Was
you
a good place.
came back home.
What is this
essentially.
going to
Okay, I can deal with that. The only other thing I was gonna do was explore the bottom of.
Well, I mean,
the well.
yeah, like it's within the days and whatnot.
I just want to see if there's a way to reach the sea through
Uh,
the underwater.
It's the.
I mean,
It's an underwater river, but I'm sure it goes to the sea as well.
I'm ready to win one of the adventure.
it will eventually,
That's it forever.
but it's going to take a long time because again, at that
You wanna give me
point,
another one?
you're trying to not
Did you hear about the man
keep. You're
stranded
trying
at
to keep
sea?
seawater
No.
out and mixed
No
with
one saw
fresh
him wave
water.
goodbye.
So yes, there is an eventual where it's going to connect.
That's an ocean and
But-
bird.
Well, wait, where you guys are and how the river
We're
flows.
probably closer to the edge of it, to
Welcome
where
back.
it's pushing
Mr.
into
Gohan.
the like. I'm sure the fresh water flows into the ocean, then it
Welcome
just
back,
mixes.
Eminem.
with
We
it.
are just now meeting
Yeah.
back at the keep. And
I just
figure out what
want.
we're
I just
gonna
want to
do.
figure out my
More
back
like
door,
machine gun.
because that's the entrance I'm going to
Can
use.
orphans eat at a family
Yeah,
restaurant?
no, I'd say
That's you in the
it kind of
bathroom.
goes out. It actually,
No!
we're gonna say this just because it's fun. Where you pop out very close to where you found the Hag Cave in Lucida.
Okay. I like it.
But,
Wah.
wow.
Wah.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Just-
you look at the
Everybody's just kind. So I'm asking where everybody is currently. So we all met back up.
Okay.
So I have Laura in the study with her cat. I have Kellogg in the study as well. I have Thula in the dining room. Evan is out in the courtyard in his temple. Draxios is in his room / swimming in the fountain.
Otra's temple.
Okay.
Otra's temple, yes.
Not my temple.
Yes.
I do not worship myself.
Yes, Otra's temple.
I'm gonna get the
I
kitchen.
don't
He
like
used
myself.
to worship himself.
Kitchen. Kitchen.
Okay.
Yes. The big
Oh, my bro.
if you have not figured out where it is,
Yeah, watch.
indeed it is.
Yes. I'm going to be running around that.
Yeah, that's why I was like pronouncing it planetary. It's like
No.
Makes me think of the
planetary.
So
Alright, I'm
Bruce.
gonna name
How would
it
you get
It's like
those apples?
Palantir.
Bruce.
Jeez.
So-
planetary.
Bruce, where are you? Because I don't.
The-
If you said it, I didn't hear you.
I'm in the swimming pool, just like kind of like
Oh, that's right.
You could
Oh,
walk out on
gouging.
his tongue.
Or were you talking about
Yeah.
the... What did you
That's
do?
right.
after a hard day's work of traveling the city and telling jokes.
No, it was the one about the girls talking crap on the guys.
So,
And
okay.
they're like, oh, this is so fake, and they're like, talk about fake. Why do you shave your eyebrows just to draw them back on?
It's wax.
All right. So here's okay. So here we go.
Alright, here we go.
Kellogg, I'm going to need you to give me.
Anyone inspire
Plus
me?
You are not at the pool.
You are
I was trying to
currently in a
concentrate.
room with a bard.
Oh.
She's putting the moves on you.
No,
What?
She's
What?
focusing on
You said
the
You said the study or the den because there's two different places. Or the living room. There's.
The study. That's
You
what-
said the study and she said the study, so you're both in the library.
Yes.
Okay. So you have a bard with you, technically, but I didn't even ask you.
Inspiration.
I didn't even ask you what to roll yet or do anything yet.
Oh, the last one was wisdom saving.
Yeah.
This is what you do when you're a barbarian. You're raging. You're a bard. Inspiration.
No, mine.
Yes, I will need a wisdom save.
Is that you or That's her.
That's
Weak.
plus D8.
Plus the date.
18.
18?
It's okay.
It's in Minecraft.
Oh wait, no, 17. My bad.
No, it is not.
17.
I was getting loaded. Ow. I'm so loyal. Ow. Ow.
That was a waste of time.
Alright.
Sounds like
It was
Minecraft
my
music.
sister.
It does.
It's not.
Did you fail your save?
I don't know what was the.
From
Tell her I'm busy being a musician.
So,
She was talking,
Um,
doing a pun about corn.
as you're as your vision starts to roll back, Lora, you do see this for the first time as Kellogg stares deeply into this green emerald stone. You see his eyes roll back into the back of his head.
You were away.
Yeah, she was not, and his eyes go pitch white. So Kellogg, as your vision kind of rolls back and it moves across the sea,
No.
it zooms in on a
Can't suck the fuck.
it zooms in on the
Starts
island,
hissing.
or it zooms your vision flows to the Spring Isle. However, instead of it zooming in on the two trees in a clearing like it did last time, it flies into the capital city. And
That's concerning.
just so that I remember what the capital, because I have the map. Give me a second.
I got you.
See, names are difficult.
There's the seashell.
That's why I wanted to double
I
check.
have a seahorse.
So, as it zooms into the capital city of Mossborn,
Mossborn.
Mossborn, yes.
you see the green dragon as she is slowly moving towards. It's a different plug-in. No, that's an Apple charger. She's an Android user. So, as the green dragon is slowly approaching the main keep with an army of hooded green figures behind her.
She doesn't notice me, or at least I don't feel her presence noticing me, right?
Let's see. Give me an intelligence check, please.
That is a 12.
Okay. As you're really starting to zoom in on her to kind of get a good look at her, you just see within like a moment, her nostrils start to flare, and then her eyes just slowly turn, and her eyes lock directly with yours.
I immediately pull out then.
Fall back.
We now have an audio clip of Archer saying that.
I
I immediately pulled up.
You have to make that a button at the shop.
She's crazy. She's crazy. You don't F with crazy.
That is a trick question. All women are crazy.
True
What'd you
that.
say, fool?
Lies.
I'll cut you, I said. What now, son?
Lies. All
Point exactly.
lies.
I will cut you, she says. That's only a
No,
crazy
I said
person.
I will cut you, essay. Finish the sentence.
You can't even write an essay.
Oh, yes, I can.
Better than you. Just kidding.
I'm gonna keep that bad editor. Okay.
Yeah, shut your mouth.
Oh no, it wasn't a dig on you. All right.
Oh.
So
I'm just messing.
Are you?
that's why I
Are
kept
you
my mouth
okay?
shut.
He pulled out, so yeah.
You wake up in a cold sweat.
He immediately pulled out and went, eh.
You're incredibly tired.
No.
All right.
Shut your
Stop.
mouth. Oh. Where's the water?
My cat
I
walked up to you and
I-
started rubbing up against your leg because she saw you were being weird.
I feel okay at least, but
What's going
it's
on?
not okay.
What's going on?
Give him a second.
The green dragon has now invaded my home.
Are you gonna check on your
My-
lady?
Lady.
Yo,
The
woman.
lady.
No, that's
Here?
a different location, Crystal.
In the Dwarven city, in the desert.
No.
Probably the furthest location.
No, the
Yeah.
lady from the Spring Isles that owns that area.
Are you talking about the queen?
Yeah.
The queen.
Doesn't she live there?
Yeah, but why would I be able... What?
You're confusing him.
No.
Okay.
You have the sending spell like I do.
No,
Didn't you check on her?
don't have a sending spell.
Oh,
You don't have a magical earpiece.
I do. Oh, I have a magical seeing space. I need that guy's
he's
eye.
Ever watched Overlord? He's got
No.
that.
Crystal, give me a history check.
That was worse.
7.
No, it's not too difficult to remember. Remember, this is not the same Kellogg that you left the Spring Islands with. He has no connection to the Fey Queen.
Well, my character didn't know that.
Yes, you do.
Oh, yeah.
Kellogg doesn't know that. You do.
Kellogg's stupid. No,
You were there when he died.
Yeah, damn boy.
Actually, nobody was there
And
when
then-
I died.
I was sleeping.
I was.
Well, they were there when your
They-
body was
they were.
tipped off board.
You died knowing none
I
of your
died
friends cared.
literally alone, where people were so far away, like a movement away.
I'm super sad. No.
He's like, I didn't get to hold it.
So no, this is a different Kellogg. He has no connection to the Fey Queen. He just knows that he's from the Fey Island, but he has no connection to the Queen.
Never mind. I was thinking back on something else.
Okay.
Don't
Either
worry
way.
about my false memory.
This is rather concerning. Just gonna.
Modify memory. Start modifying his memories to go back to his regular form.
PTSD.
You
from
did
his
die.
No.
You were actually a ghost and invulnerable. No.
All right.
Can't do that.
Yes, you can. Be a revenant.
Kellogg is very he just sits down. Try and take this in.
You break the first chair. Because you're a half giant.
Why is your hair like that?
The chairs are all reinforced.
No, it's not that. It's Jordan looking like a little Medusa. Over
Yeah, I'm seeing it.
What are you talking
The
about?
Your
vent
Lean
was
back again.
the vent was pushing your
The
hair.
vent was just making your hair in the. Don't look at him. We'll be turned to stone.
A little alfalfa over there.
Okay.
Okay, so while that is happening,
A plant.
You've never seen The Little Rascals?
No.
You don't know about the alien
Next
It was
movie.
before my
Okay.
time.
elf?
alright. Okay,
So,
alright.
not
So,
good, Aiden.
It was before my time.
Sir
I
Evan,
watched the Three Stooges.
Yes.
as you
Yeah,
are.
I know that you watched the Three Stooges.
You're not gonna insult me.
Okay. Why would I insult you? I'm.
You said
running-
you're going to, right?
I said, Sir. That was for something else. This is no Sir Evan. I'm not talking to Jordan. So, Sir Evan, as you are in your Razin, you are on the temple grounds for Otra. You
Yes.
are going through your rites and prayers. One of the servants comes and knocks on the door, opening it. As they do,
Come in.
they walk in and they hand you a small envelope with the Green Knight seal.
Sorry. She said, I was like, come in. She said, I'm naked.
No.
Okay, I take the letter.
And as you go to break the seal, you feel a sense of urgency as you open the letter.
He starts talking.
No, it does not start
Like
talking.
Miss Weasley's letter.
It does-
Yeah.
Ronald James! Or what's his middle name?
Ronald Weasley!
I don't know.
She said his middle name,
He
too.
did, yeah.
I don't remember.
Ronald Perseus Weasley. Something really dumb.
I don't remember.
Well, I'm looking
No, I
it
think it
up.
was Percival. No, because Percival's the oldest brother. Percival Weasley's the oldest.
Yeah. Or
What?
Percy.
Well, he goes by Percy, yeah.
What is Ronald
Okay.
Weasley's middle name?
Harry Potter is a person.
Bilious, Ronald Bilious Weasley.
Stupid.
Wait, isn't that because the dad is Bill?
I think
Is the middle name from his dad?
maybe.
I can't
Bilius.
Yeah, Bilious.
Ronald Bilius Weasley. Do you have any idea how expensive that car was?
How dare you?
Ginny, it's so good to see you in Gryffindor.
Your father, I was so proud.
And then Karen.
That part gets
There goes the idea I had.
What? Really?
Talking letters.
Talking. Do it.
Nope.
Do it.
Nope.
No.
As you go and open the letter, you find a parchment that has been written in the hand of your mentor, Sir Gundry. And the letter has the following continents where it's I've heard that all has gone well, and I am pleased to see that life for you and your companions has gone well. However, I must ask, in the somewhat greater urgency, that the Spring Isle has now become more than the knights could handle. The secret war that we thought had been quieted has now arisen beyond even our control. We have lost even more knights, and now the capital city is going to be overran within a few days.
We can't make it in a few days.
At that point, Kellogg is knocking at the temple door.
Come in.
I was walking with you.
Yeah, I imagine so.
Bruce, you saw them walking very ferociously from the back door.
Ferociously.
Kellogg is definitely more sad than furious.
Oh, well, not... Sorry, bad term. Hastily, that'd probably be the better word. Or you sauntering over?
I'm more sauntering because I understand that my home is destroyed, more or less, or is being
depressed, melancholy.
Yeah.
This makes him so happy that...
Sad stuff is happening!
He just brings out a notepad. You think he's a therapist? He's not a therapist.
I will tell him this tragedy for ages!
He's adding effects. He's like, Druid crap, Teddy, read that.
It just enforces a single tear out.
Prestidigitation.
Mossborn is under siege.
I
can only imagine that the temple is not already, if will be soon under siege as well by none other than the Green Dragon.
I have become aware that that things have not gone as I had thought they would, and that the war was not calmed. It was.
Sir Evan, I understand that's your people, but my home is under siege.
Well, it's our home too.
He doesn't feel the same because he actually grew up on the streets of Mossborn, or not on the streets of Mossborn, but grew up in Mossborn. Well,
So
I get what Jordan is saying. I'm explaining what Kellogg is feeling.
I understand. And so, so like, it would be like me, it'd be like, oh yeah, so my home church burned down to where it's like, oh yeah, no, my city is on fire, like literally. Oh, well, no, that's probably not the same thing. Anyway. Yes, no, I understand that you're sad, I'm also sad. I show you the letter that says that literally there's just a few days before the capital is going to be taken. And I relay that information.
Do we know when Gohan is coming back?
Gohan's actually docked now.
I'm in the kitchen cooking.
He's been in the
La
kitchen all
la
day.
la la la.
He
I
just
think
got
we
back from
baked
grocery
the
shopping.
pancakes.
He's in the kitchen.
Yes.
Fill up dope in the crock pot.
Nope. There you go.
I like to take the letter and put it like tucked in my armor.
He's gonna accidentally send that to the widow instead.
So, also at this point, another one of the servants comes walking a little more hastily this time, and walks up to the four of you and goes, I do apologize, but there's a strange man at the door.
Hmm?
He's looking for Draxios.
We'll go get him.
What has
Who's
I head down.
what is his name?
Did Draxios return? Have you returned?
Dragon.
I'm guessing that you.
Yarlin?
Yes, I have a back inch.
Everyone's
What's he doing?
He's at
You
the
guys don't
shop
know.
in Lucida,
Well,
maybe?
I mean, if I've seen you around the keep,
Has he not
Have I
investigated
seen you
the
yet?
keep
That's
at
what I'm
all?
asking.
No.
With all the construction.
I mean,
he's-
unless you guys invited him.
You can go look. Be like, I haven't seen him. Why don't you
Yeah.
check his room? But has he come through the front gate? The answer to your question is no. I have not come through the front gate.
if you visited the kitchen at all, I would imagine.
Tell him to visit the kitchen.
Okay.
He doesn't eat the dang food.
What makes you think I need the kitchen?
I don't.
I have a
I
water
can
supply.
see if he's here.
Right
but,
outside
he
my
hasn't
room.
been here for a while. Let me.
Where are you?
In my room.
He just apparently never left his room.
He,
He has left his room without going through the rest of the keep.
yes.
It's not wrong. That's what we were talking about earlier.
That concerned me if you're in your room for 6 months.
He was not.
No.
I mean,
The
I'm sure
painting
that
of
like
a
there's
beautiful
times that
lady.
we've knocked and you're actually not there
Yeah.
or refuse to answer.
No, I'm just not there those times.
Like he must have left.
I'll pick up my cat and show it to you. I'm like, look at it.
But we've seen it before. They have.
It's been 6 to 7 months, lass.
She does that every time.
it's
You wanna
just
see
doing
pictures of my
something.
newborn?
It's
One of those
scratching its
people.
butt. Look.
He's 14 and a half months old.
Look at it.
That's not a newborn.
She is 7 months old.
I
It's
go
like the age of a
to
full-grown cat.
the front
Huh?
door
Isn't that
first.
the age of like a full-grown cat's like a year old?
What?
I'll
No,
follow.
full-grown cat is 3 years old.
3 year.
I'm gonna go to the front door
The front door
I'm
or
gonna-
the gate.
or gate.
I'm gonna accompany him.
Oh, it's
With
the
my
front
cat.
door. You guys don't have a gate outside.
Yeah.
There's no like.
Nope.
There's no front
No.
yardish
No.
area.
No.
That's just
It's
You
like
have
the
a courtyard,
house.
you have a courtyard in the back.
Is that you sizzling?
so weird.
egg?
No, it's
Yes.
pretty common. And like walled cities, you don't waste room with front yards.
You have a backyard,
Yeah.
essentially.
No one else does.
Where we can play food.
Yeah, the rich people have backyards, but people don't really get front yards.
They bathe at the house and the street. That's it.
Pretty much.
They bathe in the house.
So Kellogg, so you're just going to the front door.
Yeah, I'm gonna answer the front door.
Okay. You see a rather. So those of you who are going to the front door, you see a rather tall man. However, he has a. How do I want to describe it? Has a very light blue skin tone, with with fins along his forearm, as well as very defined fin-like pointed ears. And he stands at the door and looks at you and goes,
I'm not Draxios now.
"You are not the one I summoned."
You're correct. I'm a resident of the keep. Who are you looking for and why?
I am looking for Lord Draxios.
Lord?
What he said?
Yes, Lord Draxios.
What is he Lord of?
the prankster.
The
He
flies.
He is one of the princes of Nurpus. Has he not
What?
told you before?
What the?
News to us.
Ah, okay.
Prince of what again?
Nervous.
You are Aquaman.
He's the Prince of Nerthing.
Nervous. The great city under the sea.
The last time I checked, he doesn't like you people very much.
You.
Sound like a racist.
That's
you,
the
people.
wrong group. Wait, no, it is the same group.
It's
I
the
would-
same group?
Yeah.
I will not take offense to you trying to not be offensive. However,
That's a bit.
it is not
That's just what he says. I'm sorry.
all of us.
just what he
I am
says.
aware of his composition to my people. However, he and I are what you would say friends.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Not true.
He does not have friends.
Correct.
Okay.
He only has
Well,
members.
he will when he answers to his arm master.
I will see if he's here. In the meantime, you can
Arm
stay
master
outside.
Just close the door.
Stranger danger.
No, I will stay at the door and
No,
just
yeah,
stay.
no, I don't agree with that. Even though I'm not a fan of Draxios, I
Can I
can't
hear
judge
the
his
motion from
entire
the
people
dining
on just...
Oh yeah, no, I have a feeling this whole little bang like
No, I want him in. I want him in the game.
I caught my head.
I'll head down to the basement.
I'm just standing there with the door open, messing with my cat on my shoulder.
Draxios, are you in there?
Hello?
Draxios? I'm gonna open up the door.
Don't do that.
don't be naked.
I open.
He does the half knock open at the
Yeah.
same
Hey, and
time.
there.
What are you doing with that painting?
Would you like
But
Jackson Pollock in here?
I'm asleep.
That sounds about right.
Okay. You walk in. What do you see?
Morning wood.
It's a very bare room. It's dark.
There's literally a bear skin.
It's dark. It's dank.
There's a bear skin.
So one,
It's dank.
There's a hammock.
I'm gonna cast a light right above, like the wall right above your head.
I would like to imagine
And
the
then-
bearskin rug isn't tanned. It's literally just a hide that was just ripped off. It's not tanned at all.
Ew.
He doesn't know.
I'm just gonna flick a magic stone at you. to wake up.
He's like, oh, 86.
I can say to deal like the least amount of damage. If it
Yeah,
hits,
I was like,
yeah.
you're not like flinging it. It's not a.
I'm
combat
waking him up.
It's not a combat fling. It's out the room going like, please wake up. Please
Yeah.
wake up.
Between
Please wake up.
What are you gonna do? Catapult.
It's like a pebble on the window, but on his forehead. I got it.
Okay.
Draxios.
You do it like a yo-yo?
No, it's just I think
No, it's a little rock that he goes ding.
That would be a cool character. What is your weapon of choice? Yo-yo.
Ferrari.
It'd
That'd be a whip. It'd be a whip.
It would do like yo-yos are weapons. They were designed as weapons.
But it's bludgeoning.
Yeah.
It's a whip that is
It's
bludgeoning.
It'd be a
a
D4.
morning star kind of thing.
It'd be a
Do it like a ninja. Next character.
it'd be a D4 bludgeon damaging weapon. Yes.
There we go. Franchisee of McRonald's. And he's a yo-yo master.
He's the cousin of the hamburger.
I'll get the ninjutsu class ready for you next time.
Okay. Alright.
Are you awakened?
I guess.
Okay.
Oh.
Some
Buddy once told me.
No.
a older fellow is looking for you, naming you Lord of Nafir, was it?
Why?
Nervous.
Nervous.
Nerpus. Like Nurple. Like purple
He's
Nurple.
I
But just
said
is at the end of it.
Yes, Draxios, like Nurple, purple Nurple with an is at the end of it.
Nurple purple.
Wasn't that the name of one of the like demonic characters from Billy and Mandy? It was like Nerville or Nurple, or it was like something really stupid.
Alright.
You mean the gray cat from Garfield? Nurgle?
No,
Oh, yeah,
Billy
it's
and Mandy.
Nerville. Yeah.
The son of the devil was Nerville. And people made fun of his name, and so he killed him. It was terrible.
Legit.
Do you not remember that?
Are you coming up?
Playing.
What did you say his name was?
Never told me. He's
He said you're the Lord.
He said he's
You're
your
not, you're not
friend.
there.
blue skin,
Yeah.
older looking guy, about yay tall.
Dollar Energy.
Our master was his name.
Does he look like Willem Dafoe?
Yes.
Okay, I'll be there.
Does he look like?
I closed the
No,
door
he looks
behind
like
you so you
Joe
could...
Rogan.
Even better.
What?
Joe Rogan.
I'm
my
just
gosh,
showing
man.
the new person my cat.
That's the craziest shit
I'm
I've ever
showing
seen.
the CEO of my cat.
He's like, we don't have these where we're from. We have catfish, which are a lot bigger.
Your four-legged creature does not improve or impress me.
It does not improve me.
Throws it.
Look at it. It can't even stand on two legs.
So why are you summoning our friend?
It's missing its scales.
He is coming up, but
Yes, I remember he is very slow at what he does.
he may have been naked underneath the covers.
I think
There is no covers. I'm on a hammock.
I think
He may have been naked underneath that dip.
I would request that you let me inside, please. It is
I
very-
let him decide.
it is-
Everybody else let him inside.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
I missed that part.
I still close the door on him.
He's already inside the keep. He's like, let me inside. He's like behind, like fish memory. He's like blanks out for 3 seconds.
I am looking for someone named Lord Draxios.
Yes, you told me that.
I am looking for someone. It's like, what is it from 50 First Dates? 15
Yeah.
Second
Oh
Fred?
no!
Hi, I'm Fred.
Oh, that's terrible.
Is there a place that I can sit down? It is a very long journey from where I came.
You sound cool. Okay.
Isn't
The pool?
no? I mean, just
There's the dining
The
room. There's the
dining.
living room. It's
maybe we'll just go to the dining hall.
okay.
Ooh, the
I was in the dining hall.
Go on.
Yes.
Doing shoe.
We have a
I don't
guest.
have any.
Can we have a Can we have a plate for the guest, please?
Yes. I
Let's have a
bring
mower
him
garden.
my eggs, which I rolled
The
a
box strapped to him.
17 on.
Crap.
So they're very good eggs.
You were cooking eggs this whole time.
Yes. That's why I was rolling.
Perfect. What?
Giant rice hat. With
Hello.
little spores
Who might you be?
underneath of it, so they grow because they're not
I
light.
did my plate.
So they're in the darkness. And your frog is constantly wet. So
You'll
it's
like
damp
this.
darkness growing under the rice.
I don't know if you have this where you're from.
I cannot say that I do.
Is your friend.
Why don't you give it a try?
Eat egg.
Fair enough.
Wait, did you gather any exotic ingredients on your journey?
Yes, ostrich.
What island is that on?
I don't know.
The one with the dinosaurs? That's the only bird that could survive was the ostrich.
It just ran. That's all it did. That bird looked kind of everything.
Raptors would be so much faster.
Alright, so
Ostriches are quick.
And they're aggressive. They'd beat that thing to death with its head.
alright, so
Oh my
Ostriches
gosh.
may be the fastest running bird, but they're definitely not the fastest land animal.
it's very true. Hippos would take that battle. So
Yeah.
so he continues to eat the eggs and just kind of every once in a while just looks up and looks at all of you
Just staring at him.
intently.
I'm like looking at
I'd
him
like
like,
to know what he thinks of the eggs.
who's this guy?
Gohan's just like, are they good?
Stands on the table. How are they?
I know you're used to caviar. These are too good.
These are sufficient, I thank you.
You're
Was
welcome.
there anything you would like to drink, sir?
We don't have to serve them.
Why are you so unhospitable?
Because he's a stranger.
Don't let him in. Don't serve him.
It's more
He doesn't.
the
This is our playpen.
no blue people.
He doesn't know the password.
There's also
You've
you're
seen that.
talking about a character who just literally is losing his home right now, and he has to wait on this guy.
While we're waiting for Draxios, I'm gonna tell maybe not quite a joke, but it is also.
He's reveling in this because you're so mad. You're so mad and sad. He's like,
I'm
yes. he's the black guy
Go
on the
on.
meme where he's like,
He's currently living in his home.
Oh.
that's what you're doing.
Wait, what's happening?
The Green
Alright.
Dragon is
I
under
sure-
siege
yeah.
on the capital
paste.
there,
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to brighten the mood in the
and it'll be
best way I can.
overran within the next couple of days.
A woman delivers a baby. The doctor takes the baby, throws it, smashes it around the hospital, drop kicking it. The mother starts freaking out, being held back by nurses, begging, "Why?" The doctor holds up the baby upside down by the ankle and says, "I'm just messing with you. It was born dead."
Holy shit!
You never heard that before? No! I was messing with you. It was already dead.
And I look around the room expecting some laughter, and then like,
I'm not there to laugh.
I would definitely laugh.
I'm just like, what the fuck?
That is classic Joker. I am from. He's fun. I like you.
Told in every comedy club.
But, cool.
It would.
He's
I
also
think
losing
that
his
it would
home
fit
too,
very
so I
well
think our next stop needs to be the Spring
in the city of
Isles, like,
Nervous. We
pack
would love
tonight
to
and
have
leave.
you. However, your kind generally does not come and visit the
I
city.
imagine you.
never been there, so I would.
Didn't
Yes, I would not expect a Sharkan like yourself to
In her
last
pit,
in the
yeah.
city.
when she has an army.
Then I won't visit. Probably. I don't know.
You're gonna have to be
What do you
glamour
wanna
and
do
just get a
about it
mustache.
Get there.
Like, I am
Plot
not
wise,
Sharkan.
I'm assuming.
We
yes.
do have representatives
That's why
of
I'm
your
also looking.
kind
There's
every
also
once in a
an
while.
item we have
However,
to get from her. A circlet.
it is very difficult
It was weird,
to
yeah.
see that we have
Yep,
visitors in
we
our city.
need that
They
circlet.
always end up swimming with the
She
fish.
got it from Draxios last time.
You're becoming the board now.
Only the big
Because
ones.
she turned into what he wanted.
Are you on your way up? Hurry up.
But yes, as you all are aware, I am here to see Lord Draxios. And
Lord.
Lord Draxios, yes, that's what I said.
Duna's
I
confused.
thought you said he was a prince. See, a prince and a lord.
He is my lord, so therefore I call him Lord. He is a
Draxios
prince.
is Jesus.
He is not Majesty. He is not Your Highness. He is Lord Draxios.
That's how you will. No, I'm just kidding.
Know your place.
Now you know why
I-
people was below him. Just
I don't
kidding.
even know if I ever called you by name. I just like, I use just like pronouns. I'm like, get over here, you. Like, I don't think I've ever called you by name. Maybe like once or twice.
What are your pronouns?
So you don't like
Lord.
me.
Yeah.
Messiah.
I can see that it is very odd for some of you, and that is okay. So, to help break the tension, for those of you who don't know,
Let's play ice breaker game.
He takes that block of ice. Break. Look, very good.
We're playing a game called Telephone.
my name is Tor. I am the armor master at the great city of Nerpus. First to one and only the king. I train our great small army in the ways of battle, for hunting and fishing, and for the occasional
Murder.
games of sport.
Have you ever seen a contraption like this one?
What kind of sports do you do, swimming?
Yes, I am aware of the man's invention of the firearm. However, I would love to see them try to fire it under the ground, where gunpowder geese went.
We have steam guns.
Under the ground.
Under the ground.
Steam guns.
Not on the ground.
Well, that's not invented in this game, right? Okay.
Yes, your weapons mean your massive weapons mean nothing under the water. Your gunpowder gets soaking and wet, and your cannons and your firearms, let's just say, ammo seems to drift under the ocean, which is why we prefer to use blades. It's much more personal.
personal.
It's much more personal. We like it to make it intimate.
This would be the last thing
Yes.
you see.
You are.
Oh my
You.
gosh.
I knew you would understand our culture.
I walk into the kitchen finally.
Thank you.
Why are you called Lord?
So at that point, as soon as you walk into the dining hall, Toa immediately stands up, and he bows to you.
I tell him to stop that.
Still starts laughing.
You're like crab walk instead.
Do a barrel roll. There's a whole area around him just a barrel roll. Like you typed it in on
So
Google.
one front flip.
So as he does that, as he bows and you walk in, and you tell him not to do that.
Yeah.
Okay. What?
As I grab some eggs.
What's your AC?
AC?
Yes.
What?
So he's gonna start fighting you.
Start fighting.
No, he just takes out a glove and goes.
19.
19.
Yeah, when they start wrestling on
Okay.
the ground.
So
What is your
As-
AC? 19.
so as he goes to bow,
16
Um,
eggs. Wooden shield plus
it's
2.
he's not like he
You just woke up. Why'd you have a wooden shield?
I always have my wooden shield. I don't have armor. I have a shield.
Oh yeah.
So as he goes to bow and you walk in and you tell him to stop that, he makes this fairly obvious, but you all just see a little smile start to creak on the side of his face as he reaches down with his opposite hand to pull a reef-like blade out of his sheath on his, and he front rolls to Draxios. And as he does, he lifts the blade, and almost instinctually, you just take your trident and just block it. And he just looks at you and goes, "Good. I see that your skills have not gone weary."
Why are we fighting in the kitchen?
This is their culture. You gotta respect it.
Kellogg is, he's battle ready now, seeing that his friend is just been struck, regardless of
What's going on?
past relationship. He's like, this guy came into our house
I'm very
and
much
attacked
sorry.
one of our people. He's an enemy, but seeing that
We also
Draxios-
have him highly outnumbered.
This is the Shire. He's like,
No, it is not. I don't know where it's from.
It has a Shire vibe though.
It does.
I like it.
I like it.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, wait, stop that. He's down on the ground. And it's like I pick him, grab him, like to pick him up with
the night unready my staff.
I walk past him and I'm like, it's good to see you, and then I go grab some eggs.
Enjoy your eggs.
Draxios
What'd you
eats
say?
eggs
Eggs
now.
again?
Toa.
Tor?
The 17.
Toa.
Toa. Like Krakatoa.
I would remember Tora more than I would Krakatoa.
T-O-A. Toa.
Or like the Polynesian.
T-O-A. What is it?
T-O-A.
No,
That's it.
that's not the Polynesian warrior.
He's the armor guard. Yep.
Yeah.
I was thinking like toe, like the
Copy
nautical
and
term,
paste.
like the water toe.
Yeah.
Toa, like T-O-W-A.
Yeah.
But
Like
No,
a
but just
toe
T-O-A.
and hay. Toe and hay. Okay. Continue.
The reason I have come here, my lord, is... Sorry, I always forget that you do not like civilities.
my lord.
As you wish, my lord.
Draxios, it is time for you to come home.
Why would I want to leave such a nice place? I have my own room.
You will have your own castle, your own city.
Nah. That's too much of a problem.
Why?
I don't have to deal with anything here. I just do what I want.
You have to do the dishes every once in a while.
Cohen's like, do
Speaking
your
of
chores.
which,
Speaking of which, it is your turn tonight!
Jackson's like, never mind. To the castle. To the castle.
It's easy for me. I'm just like,
As we do have
water.
manservants.
Tidal wave.
Yeah, we have servants.
Yeah, so
It is imperative that you make your way back. It is time for the calling.
The calling.
The colon? What?
Calling.
It's a game. The calling.
It's also to call people is to wipe out a certain proportion of the population.
That's also the game.
Yeah.
Be the last one standing. It's a VR.
It's also a vampire.
Alright.
Cole?
Cullen.
Your
Calling. Yeah, with a G. Okay.
It's time for the calling.
Collins.
Colin.
Alright.
It is time for the competition. Your sister has trained her entire life for this competition.
It's got a sister. She lied.
Is she still?
I'm sorry to confuse the rest of you.
Mhm.
She's a reverse mermaid.
His half
Fish
sister
lady.
is coming of age. You are already of age. Your father is dying.
What?
And therefore, a new monarch must be crowned.
Like currently dying, like stabbed, or like cancer dying. Like,
He's old fart.
He is about to become one with the sea. His time as an elf has come and gone.
How old is your dad?
He will be one with the great ocean, and he will be buried at sea.
which great ocean? There's several. No, I figured it's the one.
Yes, the one above.
Or just the general ocean.
Draxios, are you wanting to go?
Yeah.
Are you just gonna have your sister win by default then?
I don't think there's a win by default in that kind of situation.
Then
Someone else can take over. I don't need to be there.
Ruining Andrew's plans.
Operation Kidnap
That
Draxios.
is your choice. But you know your sister. She is not to be trifled with. I know that you do not share a love for our people, but you also know that your sister does not share a love for these surface dwellers.
Excuse me?
Yes.
So
If the princess becomes the queen, your people are in danger. Shall I say it again?
Hey!
The entire continent will be flooded, your world will be ravaged, and the entire Golden Shore will be under control of the Sea Elves of Nurpus.
You say that as if it would happen.
Oh yes, did I forget? The calling also has a ritual, and if we are not able to stop the ritual, a great evil will be brought onto your world.
Poseidon himself.
A creature of unknown magnitude and size
The
will
Kraken.
ravage the depths and will tear asunder every single island, and then we will flood your shores, and all of your great cities will fall. I will do as my queen commands. I do not wish for this to happen. Some of you seem nice. Draxios seems to like you. And
he does not.
and his mother was of the shore. So therefore, I believe that he, or at least some of us, owe you a debt.
Yes. What is that?
A debt?
To not kill your people.
Oh, wow.
Well, you, Shark Man, will be okay. Because you can still breathe underwater.
That's right.
However,
Sucks for you!
we will not forget the alliance that your people have made with the merfolk. We are still not happy with that arrangement.
You will be slaves. Alive, but slaves.
Oh my god.
They will be the laborers because they're big.
Have you ever seen the Mon Calamari War? Star Wars clone. Like that.
Well, either. It's up to you, but I recommend staying alive. I don't want to die under the sea. Under the sea. What?
Because you're like, drowning sounds terrible.
You should do something about it, Draxios.
Oh, well, yes, no, we should definitely stop your sister.
We should do something.
So we
I can't
could.
think.
So we have two choices here, right? Like we could stop your evil sister or stop the
We're
green.
not stopping the green dragon.
Not stopping the green dragon, so that's already out of the question. All right, looks like I'm on board.
So defeating the evil sister. Okay.
Looks like you guys need some scuba suits.
We will.
I don't have anything like
How does the ritual into the not the calling? I can only think of the calling. The
I'm so glad I picked
fighting. How does that work? Speaking to the.
To be fair, he wouldn't drown either. He just couldn't go. He'd just be out there. He'd die of starvation.
Or them just
I have
poking
fishing
at his
equipment.
feet. Yeah.
But you have been sucking at fishing lately.
Because of him.
you will starve.
No, I wouldn't want the world to drown those against my.
The competition is very simple. Draxios and I have her name. Just a second.
Will engage
Sister
in a
lady.
prank war.
And Princess Jarvia will be put into an arena, and they will fight. The remaining sibling, after the fight, will come out, and they will be crowned the new king or queen of Nerthus.
How
And
do you
then
spell her name?
Jar
You should know, shouldn't you?
VIA.
Sometimes I struggle to spell my
VIA.
Seems rather. Yeah, it's rather barbaric.
Our
Told
culture,
you.
our culture keeps to the old ways. We do not believe in modern technology. We do not believe in.
And
Let's just say
having-
we enjoy a simple life.
It's a
Of
simple
murdering
name.
everyone on dry land.
Or just people under the land, not underwater.
Our people have been tormented by your people for generations,
But my people.
simply because we are not up to date with current standards.
Think of
We
all the
have-
plastic you put in our.
In this time.
Is the moral of the story save the ocean or the ocean eats us?
We do not.
much.
We do not. We do not adhere to the
His entire
militaristic
campaign
and
was just
imperial ways of the
global
merfolk. We also do not enjoy a super free-spirited life as you do.
It's bad.
Screw them hippies.
Oh.
The strong will live. The weak will not.
Cats have 9 lives. Makes them ideal for experimentation.
Was that a joke?
I throw a dagger at it.
Oh, okay.
Does
Well,
it hit?
we need a plan. What's the plan? What's the plan?
Shooting daggers
We're not
out of
shooting
her
da-
eyes.
Oh.
Roll.
Like a robot.
You gonna roll? Or you just not throwing?
That's a 2.
A 2 does not
No,
hit.
it is a 9.
A 9 still does not hit.
The question.
I am enjoying your friends very much.
I knew you'd like that joke.
What's the plan?
I mean, I guess.
Do you want us to go with you, or do you would rather do this alone?
I could go with you.
You
I can inspire you.
You
Is that a
can't
thing?
breathe there.
Is that like?
Yeah, that's
Fair,
Neither
wanna-
can that person.
but he can. Oh well. He
Or
can.
that person.
What?
You
Or
got
that
a
person.
cloak, don't
But
you?
I can't.
But
is
he
that-
can't.
Do you want to take him with you?
Of
We'll
what?
just meet
Didn't
back
somebody have
here
cloak
after
where,
all the
like, they can
debacle's over.
Put on top of them and they can. Like,
It's
go
a
in the
long
water.
trip.
We'll also have a long trip.
that's
We
not
could
very
always
good.
just park above where your home is.
Bad idea.
That's a very bad idea.
Very bad idea.
He just said that their kind does not like us, and they will snipe us.
No, they don't like his kind.
Also,
They know the
They don't
correct-
like
The
anyone.
princess
We are not.
specifically hates
we are,
our kind.
The majority of the kingdom are not partial to anybody other than CL. If you are different than us, we do not like you.
It's like, it's like sending them a flyer that you're gonna send a Trojan horse and then parking it outside
However,
the city gates.
I am loyal to the crown, and I will follow orders. However, I do enjoy the company of surface dwellers.
So if I come, could I be like under the protection of Draxios?
Yes,
I don't
anybody who comes with Draxios will be under the royal protection.
That's good.
I have interest in stopping the flooding of the world.
I don't.
I
But
would
I'll
assume, Green Knight, that you would not enjoy the world being covered with water.
Because
Well,
then
I
it
can't
becomes a
breathe
blue world.
underwater, so therefore I can't do anything.
Oh yes, do not worry. I'm sure that some of you. He
Well,
reaches into his pocket and he pulls out his hand and he reveals small little capsules.
The gillyweed.
Oh, pop one.
These are called pressure capsules. When you consume one of these capsules for 24 hours, you can swim and breathe at innumerous depths.
Okay, we're all going.
Well, that's his. Do you want us to go? Do you want us to help you? Because
I'll offer the help if you will take it.
I'm willing.
I'm gonna watch the fight.
I'm not offering. I'm just going.
What
You can't stop me.
He's like, this is too tragic. I must see it.
How did you get here?
I swam.
He's a merfolk. Wait, he's a.
Came up the well.
How many
Oh, wait.
days?
Okay.
How many days journey?
To swim here and probably I got to swim. So therefore, it was a 3-month journey from swimming to get here. By boat, to sail there, it's probably going to take you about 4 months to sail, and then about a day or two to swim to the city.
I have a dumb question because
Why is sailing slower than swimming?
Because it's massive and all the, like, you're not. You have
because the
resistance.
boat doesn't
So,
have fins.
I can swim faster than your boat can sail.
He's using PC rules. He's like, all right, if he can travel 60 feet in 3 seconds.
Oh, no. We can swim at incredible distances very fast.
Can the capsules give us that?
So can
ability
I.
too?
No.
Well,
We'll just get on a boat. It's not like we don't have one. We have two.
we have two.
I will sprint to your home.
Oh my.
No, I'm not doing that. That's stupid.
Just sprint.
Are you willing to go?
Yeah, I mean, I
Go
have
across an
to.
ocean storm. Here's a
To
whale.
save my home, I have to have it home.
Yeah.
I don't know if we'll make it.
The perfect storm completely
I don't
ruined.
think
Oh,
in the next 2 hours we'll make it.
What?
The green dragon is sieging my home.
We have there's about 3 days before they
Well-
lose the city.
No, the letter that was sent to you said 3 days.
Yeah.
That's several months' journey.
Yeah. True.
Yeah. 3 days until the temple was taken over, and then the dragon.
No, the
was
capital city.
sieged. Oh, okay. But nonetheless.
Here's the other thing. There isn't a green island to go back to if it's underwater.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If we don't take care of that problem, there's no green island to go back to.
Where do we go first?
We're going to Draxios' thing.
Are you okay with that?
I'm speaking as Archer. We're going to Draxios'
Oh,
thing.
well, as
No,
a player, are you okay with that?
I'm in favor of that because while I do think we could take a green dragon, I don't think we could take a green dragon and her army of cultists.
When you were one level lower, you couldn't take down a green dragon.
That's right.
We're also, you guys were all in a cone in front of her and just let her annihilate
In
all of
her
them.
lair, yes.
Yeah.
But you guys have an extra bar now, so you're like ready to go.
Would you request? Would you want to
She
help
one-shot everyone.
Draxios?
We're all
But me,
going.
because I was under her.
Draxios,
Do what?
would you want everyone with you or no?
Sure.
Okay.
Including your cat.
No, my cat will be.
Specifically your cat.
My
You'll be
cat
the
will be
front
staying
cat.
on the ship.
You need a snack.
Please.
Grabs
no.
in that. Specifically, your cat.
You can go buy a cat and
Be
do the
vital
same
in
thing to
combat.
the other cat. My
don't
cat is
know.
staying
You
with me.
encourage murdering animals?
You encourage murdering cats?
That's not your cat.
It's not my cat.
Oh my lordy.
Oh my god.
I
I
told
see.
you I liked your friends.
I'm so glad you're not a wizard because I feel like if we got to high levels, you're gonna be like, I want to clone my cat. Like, specifically, I'm gonna use an 8th level spell to clone my cat.
I guess we're ready to go when you are.
Put them in a jar for a backup again.
So we're agreeing on taking the boat then?
Yeah.
Alright.
It's like an endless jar of bees, but it's an endless jar of cats.
Just a sea of
Well,
felines.
Then that is where we will take our break for the moment. So I can get things set up and also get a trash bag in here.
I know everyone's gonna
On his face.
No
Yeah,
natural
different.
light.
He's got
Yeah, no.
That's different. I don't want those either.
Yeah.
My room, you can't see the natural light hardly at all
How's that
because
monster?
the carport's outside my window.
Alrighty.
It's a cave.
So,
Man cave. Okay.
It's a nice cave.
Ah, but
Oh, I thought you were growling.
I have a thing of waifu statues on the side. Well, not really. I have a couple guy statues too, but
okay.
Yeah, waifu statue.
Alright. So,
one of them's Kakashi.
during the short, brief time, you all gathered your supplies and what you needed for this journey, heading to the dock to jump on your smaller vessel, the Seagull's Reach, and making sail.
Do we have Dimavin?
You do not have Dimavin.
Oh, why did you
Until I
choose
based him off.
he got off the ship as soon as we got on.
He's
It sucks.
helping on the Grand Shanty.
He
Is that
thoroughly
where he
enjoyed playing, and he just hasn't came back. He said.
Do we
Hunter.
still have Bob Thomas,
I asked
Terry,
him if he
Jerry,
wanted
and
to come
Timmy
back,
Timmy?
and he told me no.
Oh, I thought he liked it. He said he had fun.
He said he had fun, but then he also said that D&D is just not for him.
Just like Magic.
That's fair.
He's not
It's
nerdy.
because he
about
doesn't
this
want to be a
only.
nerd.
No, I think it's also because he has a girlfriend who wants to take all of his time.
Huh. Women.
So,
Cheers to that.
Where our bird count?
you had a bird captain.
He's still, as far
You
as we
let
know,
him get arrested and haven't done anything with him. Consequences of actions to come later. So,
Fluke died, so it would have been Fluke's responsibility
You're
for
right.
sure, but Fluke died.
you're right.
Okay, so
I was not
Sorry.
here.
Dimavin is not running the ship.
No.
Do I have Bob Thomas, Terry, Jerry, and Timmy?
Sure.
Yay. Alright.
I'm glad that you remember that.
What?
Who?
Don't you remember? The group? It was Dimavin, Bob Thomas, Terry, Jerry, and Timmy.
No, because they were beneath me at that time.
Oh, okay.
And now
And
they're
still.
But better than Sir Evan at the time.
Yes.
They only survived.
What are you talking about?
Alright, we're on the
I did
ship.
say
We're
one of them.
floating.
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, so you've all decided, you grabbed the Seagull's Reach, deciding to leave the Grand Shanty behind
I get seasick.
to continue to go on cruises and exports, and as well as run as the floating tavern that it is.
Yes, that's good.
What about an all-you-can-eat pizza bar?
Oh, what if Bob dies? I'm gonna be sad.
But Tim can die, honestly.
No, Timmy needs to survive.
Nah, frick Timmy, bro.
No.
Very accurate.
Also, it's Timmy, not just.
Yeah, it's Tim and Timmy.
Yes, he remembers.
Discord is a friend. So, I love my notes. Alrighty. So yes, so you've all grabbed the Seagull's Reach and have began to sail to the. I have the map in my book.
The shark constellation.
Yay, lore book. Because I have all these
Like a
names and I
shark
forget
and
where they are some
crab.
days.
Thing.
Sharks.
Oh.
I used to draw stuff like that when I was in high school.
That's crazy.
Those hybrid
Alright, so
animals.
yes, that's what I thought. Wanted to make sure. Okay, so heading to the area of the Termon Sea, known as the Lucent Depths.
Lucid.
The Lucent
No.
Depths.
I wanted to share something with Andrew.
Well,
But
we
we're
can look later. At the moment, there should be no social media.
You gotta be careful with the dreams in this area.
With the dreams.
Lucid.
What?
I like how you said that just so. So like dreams. Lucid.
Well, the
I
Lucent
lucid
Depths.
dream,
Yeah, depths. Remember, my lisp does not always. Yes. So,
Real quick, I'm gonna leave my walking boots at the keep.
okay.
Why? What happens if
He
they
doesn't
run
wanna
away?
lose them.
You place them in a shoebox and lock it.
Yeah,
You place them on my
Well, they'll
frog
walk
and the
around
frog
his
can
room.
walk.
in a locked box.
I mean, you could lock the door to your room and they'll just
Yeah.
walk around your room.
Until they get tired of the room
Just
and
say,
then they're gonna kick
because
the
if
window
we're gonna be
out.
on a boat,
Oh my.
like I could walk around the boat, but and then I'll go swimming or something. I don't. It's like probably just can't use them.
Once we're swimming, we're no longer walking our boots, we're swimming our boots.
Exactly. So they're at home. Just gonna go with it.
Anti-magic warrior surrounds.
So,
rending them to be boots.
it's been
One
we'll say it's been quite refreshing being on the boat after being on land for so long. Except for Kellogg, he still absolutely hates it. But the rest of you start to feel like, this is
Do you have a
this is
haunted
home.
dome
This has
background?
been what home's been for a while.
Haunted one background.
You're a man and
I am.
Are you?
I'm asking why he's like
No,
afraid of ships.
I'm not afraid of ships, I just don't like being on a ship.
Oh.
It's
He
something
has
to
bad
do with-
memories.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. Is he a haunted one where like ships bring up bad memories?
No, it's just
No.
He's role playing, guys.
Oh, sorry.
Because for some
Sorry,
reason,
sorry.
this
Like,
guy
no, he's
wins
asking
out.
a legit question in character,
I'm
kind
sorry.
of.
Are you gay?
no.
Are you sure?
Unless.
Only on Tuesday.
Wait, what? Anyway.
So yeah, so everybody's is
still
I would
don't know
I would
work
say is feeling very comfortable on the boat, except for Kellogg.
It's a hot mustard. Spicy. It's good.
It tastes like it went bad.
You.
It probably did. It's McDonald's. They don't check the expiration dates on sauces.
As we continue to eat it.
Nope. Who checks the expiration date on sauces?
Same.
Fun fact.
I'm sorry.
I did yesterday.
We
Funny
bought frozen
I like
eggplant
places.
from like 2 years ago the other day.
enough.
At Walmart, we checked out, and when we got home the next day, we checked the date before we were gonna start making some kind of like eggplant, like vegetable mix. It was like expired February like 2020, and I was like,
Yeah,
we're gonna return this.
That sounds impossible.
It
Because
was-
like we do forced produce inventory every 3 months. So I don't know how that.
Olivia can confirm.
I mean, it may have just got missed.
I think it's.
It can happen.
Maybe you're not as good as you think you are.
One time when we were cleaning behind shelves, I found a pack of bacon that was there. It was covered
Oh,
in
yeah.
like an inch of dust.
Nobody cares
What?
about the stuff behind.
Okay. So
Hold on.
you've all been on the ship for so long. Laura's apparently passed out.
No, I'm in a lot of pain right now.
Laura's passed out.
I'm
Got
gonna
it.
side to ship with my feet like in the water.
I will play Laura. I snuggle
No,
my
You know
cat.
that it's like 20 feet above the water from the deck.
Fine.
Damn, you would repeat that.
Yeah, I'll do that. Small splash.
Yeah.
Titanic on the bow of the ship. Feel the salty air. Embrace it. Oh, that poor cat.
I know.
Did you bring your cat?
It's gonna run away.
No. No.
It does have
You have no
servants.
faith.
It has servants.
What, the
And
cat?
it has
The
servants.
cat does?
There's servants manning the entire keep. They can feed the cat.
She brought the cat with her on
Oh.
the boat.
I left my bird there though.
I figured you
Wait,
did.
I
The
couldn't.
one
Mine
animal
from
that
Middle Air
could
could-
survive at sea. You just want not to bring it.
I don't want him to die.
Sure.
You can try another.
His,
Familiars, if they die, you
His-
just resummon them.
yeah.
They're magic.
His is literally a fey entity.
I'm an idiot. Don't mind me.
He just reaches out to the elemental plane of fire and is like, dog.
Yeah, when he just summons an elemental fire spirit. He summons a fey spirit. Yours is a legit frog
I guess I should
that gets superpowers.
Yeah, you get a spiritual bond with it.
Yeah.
So it's kind of magic. It's ranger magic.
It's a ranger magic.
Which is lesser druidic magic.
I'm gonna assume my frog is licking the freaking
Hole.
hole. I'm gonna stop. Stop it. Stop.
Have you ever,
It's just on the back of the boat, just like nabbing fish out of water, like blip, 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 blip. Like all the fish that are just like like jumping out of the water. Blip, blip, blip.
Come on.
Seagulls. Blip,
No.
blip.
Who makes that?
That'd actually be terrifying to see a frog eat a seagull. Oh my god.
It's the Gitrog.
This is the Get Wrong monster.
Been doing something wrong all along.
Look at that boy. Hot
Instead of the
man.
Gitrog, it could be the new frog from the last trip to Innistrad.
Or wait, is
The
it
Gitrog's brother.
the black legendary
I
frog
didn't
that
know
has no
Cloud was
flavor
looking at
text, or
stuff.
not flavor text,
No,
but
that's Yargle.
yeah, it could still be
Gargle's
Yargle.
fantastic.
Gargle Voltron.
A 9/3 for 4, man. That's great.
Yeah, just Yargle Voltron. Put a Nim Death Mantle on him.
Rogue's Passage. Double strike. You instantly die.
That's 18 damage.
Yeah, have something
Well,
that gives him plus
yeah,
3.
give him +1 or give him +2.
No. Oh wait, yeah, +2.
Yeah.
It's
Just-
not very hard at all to do.
Just in a mono black.
Mono black.
What
I was
would
gonna
give-
build it.
What gives double strike though?
A lot of things.
Colorless.
Oh, a fire shrieker and
Fire Trigger.
yeah, that's all you need. Just fire shrieker. Well, no, because that doesn't give any power.
So Imperial Seal, Demonic Tutor, and Diabotic Tutor for all the equipment. for the Rogue Passage, for the 2 equipments, win.
Yes.
Or
Alright,
you can
so-
do the like pay 5 mana and the opponent loses
Whoops, sorry.
when deals damage.
Alrighty.
It's the sword from the first D&D set.
Okay. Is anybody watching the water?
I guess
That is my
Yeah.
I am on this side. I'm like
Navigating.
kind of like
I'd
my legs are dangling out,
Yes,
so
I'll-
like I can see
You're
that
watching
side.
the water.
I imagine.
I'd probably,
I'll watch my side.
Yeah, I'd probably be watching the water. Ooh, there's one.
That.
From your height? Yeah, because you can see farther out.
then yeah.
Okay, so I'll need perception checks from everybody. Thulna, you can give me advantage.
Yeah. Because I'm freaking cool.
Yeah.
That's
Perception.
I never rolled.
Perception,
I
you
know
say.
this.
Perception, he repeats. Oh,
Would
Jesus.
you get
Oh my gosh.
I don't have to get up early tomorrow. This is good.
21.
I'm gonna get up
Unfortunately.
9.
7.
48.
You're too sad. It's okay.
It's just
You said a perception check?
Yep.
No.
It's okay. I got the eyes.
I saw a
27.
pretty fish. That's what it
21.
was. It's like
Are you serious?
there's like rainbow trouts out here.
Yes, I
my game I used to play. It's called Fun.
I can see like my city is falling into a hole.
Is that a
Alright.
turtle?
So,
Turtle.
That's pretty neat.
okay. So,
It's like the army fights.
let me double
All
check.
the terms work. So they all had guns. They were like pirates.
I said
Just rolled Okay. Cool. Those of you who rolled above a 12.
Yeah.
no.
Alright. You
Double
see
That fish is too dead.
you see waves start to part and start to move rapidly towards the ship
Like a
from
V?
all directions.
I shout, hey.
Like a V, like something's moving.
No, from all directions.
From all directions, you see ripples and unnaturally rippled in the waves
I'm
as
sitting there like,
as-
oh look, natural.
There are ripples moving
as
across
fins start to pierce
the and
the,
Finn.
the sides of the boat and are moving rapidly to it.
Is my sword glowing, young sir?
Are you a hobbit?
Oh yeah. Y'all, my sword's aglow.
Did we not make
Hit the
the
deck.
that other guy follow us? Your battlesmith.
Yeah, he's on the boat.
He doesn't look like he fits my character, but he looks cool.
That looks sick.
He does look a little sick too. Yeah.
He has the cuffings. 'Cause he's
I
sick.
just don't have my Sea Elf minis printed yet. Or painted yet. I have them printed.
Are these COs, but you're using Merfolk?
No, these are merfolk.
Oh, okay.
You guys are nowhere near nervous.
Alright, just asking.
Why are merfolk attacking us? They're usually nice.
Hold on.
Because we're piloting or harboring the Lord
Yeah.
of Sea Elves
Who's that?
and your other guy, which is a royal vizier to
You see
your family.
Are the dice just the same?
Nope.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're
We have a lot of these fellas.
I just don't have.
Come on.
Those are all the merfolk minis I have.
Interesting.
so many of them.
So many fish. And the
Alrighty.
sea. What is that green?
So, as. Yeah, I painted them myself.
Taste the
Okay.
McDonald's.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
So,
That's good.
as these
That's a white
ripples
one.
start to come and get closer, you start to see fish-like heads just start to pop out of the water, and they are heavily clad in.
You want to go use the restroom? Are you sure?
I'll keep the trash
I
can
said,
here.
you can't announce that and then be like, nah.
Okay.
You can't do that.
Heavily clad in a very coral-looking plate mail. As one of them approaches the ship, he looks up and goes, "I would like to talk to the captain."
Aye, aye.
Step. Okay.
He's right here.
Points to the cat.
No, that would be me. I tip my hat for it. What can I do yet?
We have heard that you have 2 enemies of the state on your boat.
What? Enemies, you say?
Yes.
That's subjective.
Are you harboring 2 sea elves?
That depends on who's asking.
Only
Did the other guy
one
come with us?
full seal.
Yes. I just wanted to make for him.
Technically, one of them's half.
One
So
and
they're
a half
wrong.
seal.
They're wrong already.
1.5. You guys are wrong. Good day, sir.
You
Wrong
misspelled your argument doing.
How good is your persuasion,
invalid.
sir?
Oh. Awful.
Awful.
He is not
Okay.
charismatic.
He looks pretty awesome. He probably matches my guy.
The Imperial Army of Oseen would like to know.
Oh, I see.
It's like a word play on ocean.
Yes.
It's spelled the
They
same way.
mispronounced it. No, that's where he comes from because they're all, they're OC.
They're from the scene.
The OC.
We have a shark.
Well, I'm sure you can see them. We do have 2, but we mean you no harm. We are simply sailing on our way, our own merry way.
What is the purpose of your travel?
To fight and avenge
For
our king.
pleasure.
We
Business for pleasure.
intend to take that
Oh,
one
okay.
home.
Yes, we're just traveling. Making our way to the, your capital. What's it called again?
My capital is Windburn.
I'm gonna in my boat just in case. I'm gonna be Steven.
We have a fight to go to.
We're going to kill sea elves. There you go. That's what you tell them, so they can get
It is not incorrect. We're
Yeah.
going to kill a seal.
We could have killed it a little.
That is our mission.
That's our destiny. Well, his destiny. Actually, our destiny.
This
I'm not.
sucks.
I'm not talking.
They don't see me.
I mean,
Are you
also-
looking? Are you standing on the bow like you generally are?
For the most part.
Yeah, no, they've spotted
Yeah, they've
you.
definitely spotted the 2 seals.
I mean, Toa stands out like a sore thumb standing on the boat. You're kind of you blend in, but after floating and staring, they've noticed your ears.
Not my awesome looking trident. All coraled up as well.
Yeah, it looks like theirs. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, what crime have we committed?
What crime did they?
At the moment, none. We are just here to inquire why you have serviced these two traitors to these seas.
Well, you
Ah,
ask
well,
your
you're in luck.
questions.
He hates sea elves as well. So you'd be doing yourself a service by just letting him go on his merry way to go kill a sea elf.
His own sister.
What sea elf is he going to kill?
A princess.
A princess.
His
His sister. Let's not say his sister. Let's just say a princess.
Yeah, exactly.
random
Well, we kind of already did.
There's only one princess.
So you intend for us to believe that you are taking these two sea elves to Nurpus
1.5.
Yes.
to kill the princess, probably soon to be queen of the Lucent Depths.
That is correct.
Exactly 100%. Spot on. Now let us go.
Wait, do
On
they
our
have
merry
territory? Do they own this territory that we're passing through?
No.
Then why are they? Are they breaking treaties to invade the ship?
Ooh. Ooh.
The
I don't know,
answer is yes.
Are you asking?
Yeah.
There are no treaties in these waters. The only treaties that we have are between us and the Shar Khan. And I'm sure that your friend over there could gladly tell you those terms of this agreement.
Can you?
What are the
I know
terms?
not.
I don't know what it is.
So I'm gonna talk to this guy now. Where are we actually? Who's talking? Hello.
The big guy in the front.
Big guy in the front.
You're right.
So if he doubts us, I can cast a zone of truth around us. And
No,
we can
that
talk.
bad idea.
Bad
idea.
So not
Don't force us to tell the truth.
It's only if you fail.
Oh, that's true. And they don't know who fails or not.
Only he knows.
Yeah, no.
But it's a bad idea because they say like, who's that exact person right there? Full title and
We
everything.
only really have to answer the one.
No,
question.
any question that they ask us, we have to answer truthfully. In the zone.
We are fully within our rights to be wherever we want within these waters.
Well,
By the laws of our own city, our own kingdom, as well as your human laws, we are able to be wherever we wish. The only place that we do not go is the depths, which is where the sea elves live. They are a Herodish, barbaric race of people.
They really are.
I would like to compliment that no, we are not barbaric, we are traditionalists. Barbaric. Whatever.
Two people talking? Okay.
Yes.
the alms master and
Tau.
I thought it was the same dude talking to himself. I'm like,
No.
Two different accents.
and split personalities.
Life.
That'd be the next count. McDonald's franchisee yo-yo person with split personality.
So, are we friends or are we foes?
I believe we have friends. We have nothing against you,
Or any of them.
and the only reason why you have
Or
anything
female,
against us is that we're just
Yes.
There's one over there.
traveling.
Two of them are or at least half the group is female.
Stop.
There's 8 of them.
I like me some seal. Or not some seal.
Some more dusty.
Some more dusty.
More dusty.
I had a very nice encounter with them before.
They were very
I remember that.
You ever see someone feeding koi? In the water.
No.
Yes.
No. Good job.
We have nothing against you. We're just merely passing through on goodwill.
Eyeing this one with the big hips over here. Just eyeing her down.
Eyeing her down or eyeing her down?
Not that her eyes are just not down there. Just, I'm like, whoa, look at you, girl.
You're just not looking at her eyes. That's what it's like.
I'm looking everywhere.
You go eye downward.
Eye downward, all the way down, back up. How you doing? Joey Tribbiani, some stuff.
He's drinking her.
As you're kind of trying to get an eyeful, she looks at you with a very distasteful, just glare. Like, don't even try it.
Don't I? Like, try. I had fun last time. Not you, personally.
So, if you are sailing to defeat the princess,
Yes.
what other means besides fighting? How do you plan on getting to the depths?
With these capsules. I mean.
I've been underwater, so
Yes, I have
been amazing.
We prepared ourselves extremely well. We don't mean to.
What's from Starfinder?
Well, I can breathe underwater.
We know who you are.
I too.
Yeah, sure. Why am I so popular now? I missed it when I was a nobody.
You weren't really a nobody to begin with. You were some dude in a fountain
That's
eating all
what
the
happens
fish.
when the call goes out to the entire ocean that a new king or queen is to be chosen.
Oh, you could have started with that.
It just sounds like a maiden title, King of the Ocean.
King of the
I am the King of the Ocean.
Yeah, that's
On
what
my ship
Aquaman
to talk
is.
back to them.
Aquaman.
I know it sounds like a maiden
This is the
title.
awoken one!
It is. Ah, we see that you've already taught your ship to swim underwater.
Ship. To swim underwater.
Have we?
I need to paint one for you then.
The only one who speaks the language is Draxios.
Yeah, I just hear noises.
He does now too, doesn't he? Sharkon?
Oh yeah, Sharkon knows
He
it.
understands it.
I can also comprehend languages, but
Oh,
I
you
can
don't-
also
I can't
I
speak
too
it.
can comprehend languages.
I can comprehend.
My
Oh.
languages.
So please don't get that started.
No.
So yeah, so even Toa's like, why did you not tell me you had a ship that could swim?
I just did it for fun.
Didn't know it was
I didn't know that
relevant.
that was possible.
You were asking if we were enemies.
can't all ships.
I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about the talking ship. When did you teach it to swim?
And if it's like a paddle boat that doesn't use oars,
Did you teach
like
the
it
ship to
usually
swim
tell,
underwater?
then it's a
I
swimming boat.
awoken it, so yes.
Son of a biscuit. I'm uncomfortable now. I thought you could just actually just talk to it. I didn't think it would go underwater.
Essentially, he has now turned your vessel into a floating whale.
She stares at you from the boat.
except for it is wood.
She stares at you.
A wooden whale.
Yes.
The water gets into the ship.
Yes, that will be a big problem for you when you go under the water. Hopefully you can breathe and all of your stuff is tied down.
We keep the ship above the water.
That is up to you.
We have capsules. We have capsules. We don't need the
Maybe
ship
we
underwater.
should invent
The
a-
beds don't.
Beds can't swim.
I'm gonna awaken everyone's beds.
No, my hammock.
I'm gonna say no to that.
You're gonna.
I'm gonna make them all speak like abyssal though. You lay down. You
Get this dude out of here. No.
Alright. Kellogg, Gohan, you guys can roll me persuasion checks with advantage. We'll see how far this goes.
All of us?
No,
Just
just
us.
Actually, my persuasion is really high though.
Put your bag. 14.
Carl.
28.
Carl.
28 on persuasion?
I rolled a 20.
Yeah,
Oh.
Warlock's charisma. So,
It's, he's got a 20 on his charisma.
Nat 20.
Taco Bell burger.
all at this point, the merfolks are like, they all look at you and go, it will be very interesting to see what you do. We wish you all the best of luck,
No fight.
and we hope that we do not have to intervene at any point. But just know, Sea Elf, if your country decides to invade the surface world, be prepared to be invaded.
It's not my country.
I am
Will be
reassured
soon.
of that, honestly.
Yes.
That's better news than what I've been told within the past month.
Stop getting happy.
What?
Feed into your emo emotion. MCR released this new album. It has the sappiest, saddest stuff yet.
Oh, leave that one. Leave that one right there.
Are you gonna snatch her up?
Net.
I'm gonna ask him like, you want to get in that net?
It's game over.
Game over me.
Yes.
It's a decoy Triton ship. Giant ocean sunfish with a
Where you feel the most alive. Just reading what it says.
I know. Oh, we're like, I
Like
should
a
catch
giant
him.
ocean
But
sunfish with a ship.
with the as they start to drift away, the commander pops up one more time and going, the Empire will be watching your efforts. Please do not fail.
We will not.
No problem.
We promise.
We
I sure that.
I will not fail. I'll get my story nonetheless.
Yeah.
How my friends die. A joke's tale.
It's an interactive kids book. Pull on this tab to
Choose
see
your
the
own
man
adventure.
stabbing.
Choose your own adventure where all the characters die no matter what. Flip to the page 328. So they were torn apart by
Alright,
sharks.
so let's see. Gohan. Or wait, who's the navigator?
Draxios.
Okay.
Navigator.
Give me a nature survival check, and then Gohan, give me a dexterity check, please.
One is like by review.
Dexterity, just
Just a check.
18.
22.
All right. So
It's only the D4.
the waters have kind of picked up a little bit as you start to sail a little farther north.
Actually, it fell.
It's been you've been on the seas for roughly 2 weeks since you've seen the merfolk. So you've been at sea for a total of 20 days so far.
Okay.
However, as you have gotten this far in sailing, a couple of you start to reminisce of kind of like, this was the last place that we saw Orion.
Aha.
Orion.
Indeed it was. I wonder how that fellow chap is doing.
I lean over like, hey, this is the place where Orion was.
Remember that fella?
Remember that guy?
Yeah.
What was
Remember
that?
when?
No.
His name was Orion.
This is Henrietta the Witch.
Pay attention.
Get off
Social
Pinterest.
media.
I'm sorry.
Doesn't happen to be a way where you can message him, can you?
Oh, Robert? No.
What? No. Send a message to Orion.
Oh, like sending. I was
Yeah,
thinking.
Robert, I'm kidding.
I feel like he's drawn to ancient artifacts. I'd imagine if we acquire one that he will find his way back to us.
Indeed.
Possibly.
His god did want to do something with us.
I have one more mushroom.
And we ditched it.
It was more. It sounded mostly
You could grow
malicious,
mushrooms
honestly.
with the spores
Indeed.
under the
That's why
cap.
we jumped
You
to
have to
that
put them in a dank,
ship
moist,
while
dark
it
place.
lasted.
In my closet.
Like in the like.
You do not have to tell me how to grow mushrooms. I learned that by accident. In my actual own closet.
You
There was a hole in our floor, and it just grew. And I was like,
That's just
Water dripped into
my mom was
in the trailer, not the house that we
Yeah,
live in.
in my old trailer.
I figured it was at her parents' house.
Oh, accusations were high. I was like, no, I didn't mean to.
Accusations were high because they thought you were high.
They did.
Stealing people to call.
Yeah.
We have a leak or something that our landlady will not fix.
Well, that's a landlady issue.
That is her house. You
Yeah.
can't just call someone to be
Yeah,
like,
you
I
can't
gotta
call
come
somebody to
fix
fix it. You have to have your landlady call somebody to fix it.
And
She's
check
not gonna do that.
check with
She hates
contract because
contract.
they're legally have to if it's a issue of health security. And usually, if anything's
Yeah.
leaking,
Yeah,
it's
there's
a health
mold
issue.
growing on it too.
Yeah.
Then
it's-
Then yes, then that's a health security, and if she does not fix it, then you have every right to leave the house without. There's a lot of you
It's-
have to look at
yeah.
your rules, but no, if it becomes a
Tenants'
health
rights.
hazard, you can leave.
Tenants' rights.
Yes, tenants' right, and in Missouri, tenants have more rights than landowners.
I did not know that.
Yes.
Because landowners
I
in
think we know
Missouri
about
suck.
our last mushroom.
Yeah, it's not the last mushroom.
Roll mushrooms.
I will grow mushrooms later. We'll talk for the last one.
It's not the last mushroom.
It is
Grow.
last in her pouch. She's
Not the
will
last
find.
mushroom.
Why? Can
So,
you think a little
that's
bit
it.
more?
How long has the
Only
one that you
discussion on
gave
Ryan.
that snatched from
Anything
me? I
else?
think.
Do I remember him?
So she has two
Really, or was it just like
No,
You
he
didn't
wasn't.
know him.
Yeah.
He disappeared right before you showed up.
Okay, yeah. So I
So unless
Wait.
any of them told you about Orion,
Kill who had it?
Which all of his belongings would have been.
Yeah. So no, I have one last one then.
No, in my inventory it says magic mushroom.
he stole one from you.
He didn't steal from you.
I know, but I'm trying to figure out was that before his original death?
Wild mushroom, but
I'm
She's
gonna
gonna
in my
ask me for that
inventory it's wild mushroom.
She's gonna ask you for that mushroom. Like, hey, can I have that?
She has mushroom sense. Detect mushroom.
I need my fix one.
It's like drugs. The first hit is free.
I need it.
I'm gonna cast sending and try and get contact with Orion.
Okay, what are you saying?
Are you still alive?
Alive.
Okay, so you're at 9. You have 20 words. Or is it 25? I think it's 20.
It's just 4 words.
Huh?
For
No.
sending? I know, that's what you said.
No,
Or-
she've used 4 words.
Yeah, you've used 4 words. You have up to 20, I believe, on the spell.
25.
20. Yeah, it's either 20 or 25.
Are you alive? I have a new cat. I want you to see him.
Or if you just want to send 4 words, you can.
I asked if he's alive and where his location's at.
Where are you at?
That's only 8.
That's fine.
There we go.
Okay.
There we go.
Do you need help? Too
Oh,
bad.
do you need help?
Too bad.
tell him we need help.
You need help.
World is about to be underwater.
That'll work.
About.
Send it.
I'm gonna need you to give me an intelligence saving throw, please.
What?
What?
You should have inspired yourself.
Oh.
Unfortunately, you connected with
7.
an astral dreadnought.
Okay.
Oh wait, is he on a
Joke.
different plane?
No.
I thought.
That one.
Dude, I feel like that frog's gonna
Am I
look
back?
at me.
About to get pips up, son. Your face.
You take 12 points of psychic damage
What?
You're back.
as you have a very massive headache.
I scream.
Oh
and
yeah.
collapse.
Oh yes. And during the midst of all this, you hear a voice in your head that says, "I don't think we've met. I would love for you to come and visit me. You all have something that I desire. Information."
Mushrooms.
You're just watching my face like, what the fuck?
Oh no, there is no what the fuck moment. There is just pain and agony and terror.
Kick her off the boat.
Is more like the words is seared into the brain.
Yeah.
Like a griddle. Yeah.
A brain matter griddle.
They don't look good.
Here's tinnitus.
Oh my gosh.
Your
I
ears
just
are
collapsed on the ground screaming.
That would be a terrible cantrip. But
Whoa,
no
what did just happen?
Am I done screaming?
Am I done with the screaming?
That's up to you.
I
Then
try
no.
and...
How does her cat react?
Shrugs around.
Yeah, runs, yeah, scatters.
No, the normal cat thing, like.
Shut up, Mom.
Let's do
Quiet.
it.
Yeah, the.
Yeah, look.
Yeah, that,
Pat in your face.
They're like, stop screaming. Yeah.
I just grab my cats and I just
And
start
starts seizing as she grabs the cat.
I like
The cat dies.
No.
I try contacting Orion and suddenly my head hurts
Orion?
really, really bad and I hear this weird voice
Did he ask
saying,
Guessing not Orion.
Did you eat a mushroom?
no. He said we haven't met. There's information and an item he wants.
sounds like Orion's god.
And I have a massive headache now. I didn't drink, I promise.
3,
You didn't get the message.
8.
Anyone remember
13
Orion's
points.
god? I don't remember his name.
It was Magic Helmet Man.
Magic
That's a
Magnus.
good one.
He was Magic Melt.
It was no. That's what he gave him. He gave him Magic Helmet.
Crystal, another intelligence saving throw, please.
What? And she just yelled.
Ha! 16!
8 points of psychic damage.
Like I said,
And
I
again,
shriek.
another voice in your head that says, "Don't keep me waiting. I've waited a long time for you. I expect you to be here within the next 48 hours, or everyone on the ship is going to die."
Why did you have to contact?
What did they say?
7 points of healing.
but where? Where do we go? That doesn't help.
Don't worry. We'll get that in the next message.
Another intelligence.
It's like he's branding a cattle, just like with each message.
It's a good spell. Mind spike.
He said that if we're not there within 48 hours, we're all dead.
But where?
But where?
He didn't say!
Maybe you should find.
Contact him back. No.
Somebody
Don't
else
leave
has
him our
printed?
friend.
Fine, I'll contact
Have
him.
what?
Where? Speak. Do it.
Boy. Boy, howdy. Where do you want us to go?
Boy, cat.
Alright, at this point, I'll need everyone to give me intelligence saving throws.
What?
18. Not smart enough.
Plus 2 if you're within 10 feet of me.
Everybody's within 10 feet of you.
20!
Am I 10 feet up in the air?
21.
No.
Oh, wait, no, a lot higher.
Sucks.
11.
I thought you were wearing the thing.
14.
Luke is wearing the thing.
Was wearing the thing. Maybe is
I got
wearing
20.
the thing.
Rob Cillian was also wearing the thing.
Yeah.
Oh no, he.
Intelligence
4.
22.
20!
Even with the plus 2.
14.
I'm on the other end.
You said you were
Oh,
11?
Yeah.
10.
Although I make my character smart, his intelligence is only +1.
I'm.
You're above average for commoner.
Okay,
Oh, it's 12.
alright.
A lot
Everyone-
higher than-
Yeah.
Is going to take 14 points of psychic damage.
Wow.
At this point, you
Wait, is
all-
it magic?
It is not magic.
Is it radiant?
It is not radiant.
It's necrotics.
Not
It's psychic.
Not magic. It is psychic.
It should be magic.
I keep collapsing on the
Not as
ground.
works. So, it is not magic.
And wait, did you roll for his person too?
Wait, 14 you
Yeah.
said?
I got a 4.
Yeah.
No,
14.
your guy on the boat.
No, as you're all screaming out in pain, Toa's just standing
He's
there looking.
conveniently.
I would not scream out in pain.
Did the frog save?
The
Oh,
frog
hold
died.
on.
It dies.
Plus 2.
17.
14.
Plus 2.
Was 18 the DC?
25.
25 is the DC.
Oh!
Oh my god. That's not a 22, boy. It's an Astral Dreadnought.
It is not an Astral Dreadnought.
There's no
I know.
possible
That's
way
a-
for me
that's
to
a
get a
good-
25.
No, neither. Without.
This
help.
time you all hear the voice.
This is a man named like
I have been waiting. You know where I am.
Keep waiting.
Stop playing games
Oh wait, it's the Lighthouse Island.
and come
The Lighthouse.
to where you have been summoned.
How about
You have made me wait for 8 months.
I'm just kidding!
Oh,
6, 10, 12 more points of psychic damage
to all of us.
to Laura.
Oh no. Oh no.
Do not interrupt when I talk.
Oh.
This is more than 25 words, I think.
He casts messages one right after another.
a machine gun.
So did
It's
they all
fitting
know
that
this
he's got a
person?
blonde
do
head. Oh. This
Is
is a
it
older
Religion or
spitting raps at
Arcana
us.
to figure out if I can, I don't know, sense
Slim
what
Blinky.
deity is talking?
Uh,
I look.
you
My
can
head
give
hurts
me
too much.
since you were aware of Orion, you can give me a history check, or you can give me a religion check.
Oh, no, that definitely screams Eminem.
Deputy.
That's what I thought.
Have we not seen that?
That is a 23.
Yeah.
23.
Like
You knew
90s
nickname.
Eminem.
Your new nickname's 8 Mile.
Sure.
I'm gonna cast it.
You knew that sorry. Orion served the god of
Sir.
the god of order known
It literally does. I told you! They're like, no. I'm sure you got going. I was like, no. Straight up 90s Eminem.
you are not the real Slim Shady.
Ah!
Why he's still sitting.
That's right. That Orion served the god of order,
Your cheddar.
and his name was Olaris.
Did you watch 8 Mile?
Do I,
Cheddar's the dude that shot himself in the leg.
I
do
know.
I know? Does that
Putting the gun up.
name ring any bells?
You know that no, besides the name, the god of order has been very mysterious. He has not
Clearly.
he has not revealed himself to many people.
It's clearly Mechanus. No. Hope
Like
not. I really hope. No, Mechanus. No, Mechanus.
Okay, I
is
was thinking
terrible.
like Warhammer Mechanus, like the actual
Right?
god machine.
I mean, that's what it is in D&D too.
Is it?
It is literally like it upholds contracts across every plane of existence, and it's like I want to send people out to uphold like things. It's literally the ultimate, purest, lawful god. Or it's on the plane of Mechanus. I can't remember what the actual name of it is.
It's the
Anyway.
thing. It's the thing we fought in the one shot.
Anyway.
Basically.
Except for in that, I imagine it to be a Vex from
So,
Destiny.
yeah.
The giant Vex machine.
Basically what it was.
But otherwise, only the fact
Should
that
have asked if it
it's
dropped the Mythoclast.
the name and
I got two of
what the
those.
patron or the deity
I thought you never
typically
played
wants.
Destiny.
No, I did.
I don't know anything else.
He
Destiny
wants
2.
art.
He wants to create order.
When you walk
Are we not creating order?
He wants
Typically
art.
not.
Come to my court. Now.
Captain?
Can we talk back to him?
No.
Is
You
this
can
a
try.
one-way?
Is
Please
sending.
don't!
Is sending.
Please
It's a
don't!
two-way conversation with sending.
I did sending. It required 4 headaches.
We made you.
Let's
You never
try
heard me made you
it.
before?
Apply
I
directly
think it's
to
actually
the
an Eminem
forehead.
song now that I'm
I will
thinking
not.
about it.
I will
Send it
not
to me.
talk back because I have no idea
Captain.
what's happening.
Yes.
Your
My
decision.
head hurts.
It is.
We are not.
We are not.
I have
Not
Eminem on the
say
brain now after seeing Caleb. That song just popped in my
That's
head after I
too
haven't heard it in like 10 years.
Wait, we're not going to him? Is that what you said?
He is a god.
We have no means of fighting a god.
What makes you
You
think
know
that?
that?
Yeah.
You don't know that?
You don't know what he wants. He just.
He did promise our destruction if we don't go to.
Summoned us to his court. That's
Yeah.
all he did.
The issue is that
We
we're
wouldn't be able to.
on
fix-
3 time missions now.
How much
But-
out of the way is it?
When's your arena?
Tonight.
Tonight.
3 months, right? No, it was within 6.
The princess has agreed to wait until you show up. However, you know her. She is not very patient.
She's Princess Azula.
Oh!
Literally.
Can we just go
It is
take care of
a
this god problem
Agni
before
Kai.
he gives me another
Elizabeth.
headache?
It's a Agni Kai.
She's gonna be a Tempest clerk, and she's gonna be like lightning.
If he gives me any more headaches, he's gonna kill me.
I'd say
What you at?
Not.
Half.
I've been healing you.
Where you at, girl?
I also spoke out of turn and took another bit of damage.
Captain, I do think it is best that we head there.
Just hurry up. We gotta go. I want a headache. It hurts.
Captain, make a decision.
We ignore her. Go in, and then she tracks us down.
I was about to say.
and then comes and fights in the middle of the fight.
Yes, that's exactly what I was
Don't.
thinking.
But that's probably not a good
Don't
idea.
do
But we
Yeah.
still have like 2 months' journey to reach that port.
Just let's go to take care of the god. He may not want to fight. He just probably wants to talk. Let's just take care of it.
They wanted information.
I still feel like hurting
That's all
us
they
on
said.
purpose was
Information.
Yeah, that was
And that we've made them.
Well, for context, out of character, like
Where are you?
literally, this is like oh hey, we're little soldiers. Zeus is like, hey,
No, I
I am your god. Follow me. Like, I mean, none of us follow this guy.
Well,
He's I mean, hearing a god in your mind, I would not imagine is an easy experience. I don't think that if they were intentionally trying to harm us, our heads would explode. Like, I don't think.
Laura's almost dead.
No, she's at
I'm half
47.
dead.
47 health.
Am I right?
I will let this go to a group vote.
Let's just go.
Let's just go.
Let's go to the god. I want to take care of this.
I say we go
It's
to the
tough.
arena.
Correct. Closure for the companion.
All right.
Whatever kills me the slowest.
You do realize if we
Whatever
ignore
doesn't kill
this
me
issue,
helps.
all of us are dead, and there's no going to the arena, right?
And then the world will be destroyed if not by the ocean by a green dragon.
And we won't have to worry about it if we're dead.
Well, I feel like
Our new characters.
I feel like
We're all aquatic.
like there's kind of a hierarchy of problems. Like God ordering you to go talk
It's
to
also
him.
it's a different time thing. It's
I know.
we don't know how long the green dragon is going to take, but we do know that it will be a few months for the fighting Agni Kai. We have 48 hours to do this mission, though.
Yeah, let's get this one out
Yeah,
of the way.
no, like time-wise and like priority-wise,
And we're close enough to it to be
God,
reminded about
world
it.
flooding, then dragon. Dragon is least a problem. Dragon taking over one island isn't as
Yes.
big of an issue as.
I vote
Are you
let's
agreeing
go and take care of the god.
This deity then.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well, they're not my deity. Yes.
Did you not just
They're
get
a
the headache
lowercase
too?
g.
Hold on.
We're heading there,
Select.
regardless. Majority vote.
Yeah, indeed. We see them.
Let's just go. Let's get out of here. Let's
Closure for our companion Orion.
I think if that was Orion that you were sending to, I don't think Orion is with us.
I'm going to send back. It's going to cause me a freaking headache that we are on our way now.
No,
I
just
think you
we'll
would just
show
see
up.
us. Yeah. Save your brain.
She gave us 24 hours.
48.
48.
48 hours.
It's okay, Bruce.
So let's go.
Brain hurt, math
So-
work for Shaw.
At the point of the discussion, Toa just kind of looks at all of you and goes,
Detour.
"The fight. Will it happen? Yes.
Yeah, we're just making a small peak stop.
How long do you think it will take?"
They want to see us in 2 days.
Okay, so I will swim back to the capital, and I will tell your sister that you are on your way, and you will be here within
A week.
Jinx.
3-4 months, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe you can
Andrew
catch.
says that.
Maybe you can catch her off guard.
Are you gonna swim back to us or no?
No.
No, I will see you in the
my
capital.
gosh.
How,
He
wait,
knows the way.
Wait,
That would be
leave the
brutal.
capsules thing.
If it's not like an
Sorry.
arena, is he gonna
I
find each
forgot.
other in the city?
You would
like
think
a
Windburn
Hunger
is the only
Games,
capital.
hunt each other down.
I am going to the capital of Nerpus, under the sea.
My
Don't
capital
make,
is far
Let's
better than
see.
your two capitals.
make sure to leave.
You
the-
understand there's more than one capital,
Yes.
I
yes?
do. There's multiple empires.
Okay.
I understand how
Yes.
nations work.
That
Make
is
sure
how
to
this
leave
works.
the capsules. We
No
can't breathe
stupid
underwater
giant.
most of
Oh,
us.
yes.
That's why I asked.
He reaches off his belt and he drops a pouch onto the thing and going,
I snapped
there should
shit
be
up in
plenty
armor.
for you all to stay under the water
I got tummy.
for a week. If you waste the capsules, do not come searching for me. I will not help you. Right now, I am your friend. The moment I jump off this boat, I am no longer any of your friends except for my Lord Draxios. The rest of you,
Oh yeah.
Acquaintance.
you can die as far as I'm concerned.
Well,
Or, I mean,
But-
then don't hop off.
just leave.
I agree.
I like your friends. However,
No, you don't. Don't you
We'll be
lie.
friends forever. Time down.
but somebody has to go and speak to the princess to make sure that the fight is going to happen. Unless one of you would like to volunteer.
I'm good.
Send the cat.
The enemy of our enemy is our friend.
So, I bid you all a fine farewell. I will see you in this life or the next.
I'll see you.
And then he jumps off the boat.
I take the pouch and put it in my bag for safekeeping.
You guys believe in an afterlife?
Sir, are you getting a little? Are you
Yes,
getting
we
a
go to
little
Fish
too
Valhalla.
All
Oh
right.
yeah.
And with that, Gohan, your orders.
That
We
just
sail
everyone-
there.
Is this like a
Alright.
Japanese restaurant?
And that is where we were going to end tonight.
We're
With a
ending
koi
it
pond.
there.